This is hard. Where's my phone?
Let me know if it gets a little toasty in here.
I'm toasty.
Are you toasty?
Yes.
Hit the downward arrow.
Hit the downward arrow, friend.
So it could be probably like, what's that, to 73? Yeah, you're on 76.
No, I got it on 70.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Chunky girl is hot. The fuck you mean? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you're gonna post too?
Definitely.
Definitely. I like the way our voices sound on mic.
Sound good.
Yeah, say it again.
We sound good.
Hey, the fuck you mean?
Put that over. Like, go over it so you know.
That feels better.
Dun, 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 dun. My bangs is really out of line tonight, but it's okay. Hey. That's cute.
I don't like it.
Ooh, no, you don't like it.
That's cute.
You can save it.
Why the other mention didn't come through, bro?
Stop it now. I need like.
Shout out to my boy Tommy, man. Smoking the City Radio. Jada Barula up next, man. Dreams to Reality, man. Off the Anchor Dreams. We have some guests in here tonight, man. It's a little different right now. Got some shit going on. I'm holding mics around here, and normally I don't, but it's okay. We're gonna hold this motherfucker right here and continue on like we normally do. We're just getting ready to rock and roll a song or two while everybody's getting acclimated, posting stuff.
Look like a dork in the background.
Declining deals, developing deeper thrills, deleting these daddy's daughters, depending on how I feel. Running my race and ready to rearrange, replacing my reputation.
You look very serious, type. Like you're in deep thought on that one. You didn't like the hood one before that?
Nah.
Oh, man.
Every situation excessive.
You're like a killer. It's kind of cute.
Switch on you so unexpectedly. Extend your equity, elevate energetically. Be careful of them wolves.
I like to have a killer too on the team.
Accept it all. Alcohol
Oh, you got one.
my actions will
Real
speak
true.
volumes.
To the left and to the right of me. Like you
A
be.
little anger accumulating the major mistake in my modest
No, God is my play. I don't need all that.
Message on message, just meditate adolescence. I know the time and the essence comes better off in the present. Determination, revising in
Nosy.
education, all the things to make a difference and maximize what you make and drink.
I didn't get no tag, Josiah.
Oh, oops.
It's rude. What, you don't want your friends to know you know me? Huh? Is that what it is? You just gonna put my picture on your page and not let people know where to find me?
What? I didn't
Add a
tag
mention.
somebody.
Here, let me help you. Tag us. Make you look cool anyways. Oops. There, squad, okay? Put that in your mind, we're a squad. Squatted.
Gonna get them
Yeah,
too.
GG vibes.
Oh, I got it already.
We got. Oh, so you're a cool guy club, huh? He said no, ladies. We're not tagging the ladies.
Lord had to put down the Bible because I can't decide what's true and what's not.
No, you need to pick that Bible back up. That's the problem.
These niggas be feeding me lies.
Oh, I was listening to the song.
You told me to drop till it's over.
He said he put the Bible down.
Watch over me and my family. We don't need any more casualties. Blessings on blessings on blessings. That's all I can ask for surrounding me. Don't care about niggas, it's too cool. I know that my youngest
taking notes.
That chopper bird call you like you would have done me like tissue leave you for the news crew. In the name of the Lord and the Holy Spirit, truly hope you hear it. Amen.
Shout out J-Dub the Ruler. Come on, man. One of Colorado's finest. Tommy back in this thing, man. What a talented young brother right here, man. Makes the type of happy music you wish you could make, you know? On his Justin Bieber's. It's the type of shit you like over there? You look like you like this type of shit. Yeah? Yeah, no? Okay. I'm just saying, you just look like this. That's what's up. Me too. You know?
I like it.
Yeah, you know, it's different from what we used to, you know? It's a vibe. Shout out to my boy Tommy, man.
No.
No, do you believe me?
Oh,
That's crazy.
I gotta see it.
That's right.
Gotta show
Seeing
me
is
stuff.
believing.
We're off to a good start. We're in the crib already. We're getting love shown to us. We're on the platform. Make sure you tune in.
Make sure.
We got Hollow McFly in real life.
Yeah,
Hey.
indeed.
What is it? High conversation?
Higher conversations.
Higher conversations, baby. That's
The higher you are, the better the conversation, you know?
love it. Here. Take your time.
I know what you want me to do.
Well, we're rolling, yeah.
We're rolling.
I kind of like to sneak it up on people, so it's kind of
Neutral.
just organic. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Organic Vibes. We like organic vibes.
Yeah. Oh,
We're chilling.
thank you. So, as a collective, I mean, I'm sure you guys are all working together. So what's I know you said you run a nonprofit.
Yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that and kind of, so your mic is so turn it this way. So just, yep, boom. That way
Damn,
it's kind of
better.
up, it's kind of facing you, so that way you can project, unless you don't want to hold it. That stands pretty heavy, so.
It is heavy.
Just want
I'm
to
not
make
that
sure
buff,
you're,
y'all. Just squishy. Not
it'll
buff.
make you a buff for sure.
I don't want to be a buff.
Let's go Buffs.
You want to, yeah, go Buffs.
Hey, go buffs.
Let's go Buffs.
When you give me a mic and a camera, I'm gonna turn.
See, he's ready. He's ready to get on there. Ready to turn it up one time.
You
So,
got both.
but
Now it's hype.
right, see. Well, let's start with you here, and let's.
No, let's start that way.
You want, okay, so she's not even ready. Let's start
with
this
me.
way and introduce yourselves, and let's talk about the collective here.
All right. Well, my name is Josiah. I'm a model. Been doing this for about 3 or 4 years now. I met Geo and Style a while back. We did New York Fashion Week. We did
Oh, wow.
bunch of really big shows out there. And no, I'm really excited for this coming up, Soul Shifters. It's really different. It's something new with a whole new meaning to people that I think is really new to the fashion industry, especially in Colorado.
Oh wow, okay. Sounds good. And next, who do we have here?
You already know who it is.
They don't. They don't know.
Well,
This
I'm
is-
Natasha Bar Shalom. I like to call myself a serial entrepreneur. I like to be productive. I like to be in environments where you can feel God's presence. But I'm the owner, founder of KOSM Triggered Futures, a nonprofit organization also known as a social movement where we aim to end human suffering one event at a time. So I'm known for an event called Winning Wednesday. It when you come, you feel like you're at a family reunion. So I make sure that I have people like you and I there, people that are popping in the city, people
Right.
that got influence. And then I also spend a lot of time in the streets. So I invite the houseless community, I invite the migrants. So strategically having all walks of life right outside on 14th and Bannock, and we kick it together. We have complimentary services. Caesar the barber comes out and cuts hair. We have Miriam doing massages, acupuncture. We have artists that come and host, open mic testimonies being told. We've had chefs like OG Pack, celebrity Chef Cuesta. That's actually how I came across your page. I saw that he was on your platform.
Okay.
That's when I started following. But really just trying to curate a space that reminds people that your circumstances don't define who you are, and
Right.
we're all capable of achieving our dreams. And the
Yes.
easiest way to do that is to have support, have people around you that support you, have accountability partners in your life. And now I've partnered with Nino, which is the owner and founder of many businesses, but we're partnering, we're producing a fashion gala called Soul Shifters, and we're super, super excited about it.
That's what's up. All right. Well, we love that here. Next, who do we have?
Hype Dreams in the building.
Hype or pipe?
Hype.
Hype.
Not the
hype.
pipe.
Just
Hype
make
dreams
no,
in
no,
the building.
because you can play. Nah.
We don't
Pipe
do,
dreams.
We don't do anything with pipes.
With nothing with pipes, he
no
says.
pipe
Nah,
dreams.
hype. We hype though for
It's
sure.
It's all hype.
Okay. And what is Hype Dreams about?
And Hype Dreams is a multimedia company founded and based in Colorado, so that's very important to me. Man, the portfolio speaks for itself, man. You might know me from SneakerCon.
Oh, shit.
You might know me from Sneaker Expo. You might know me from being on the sideline with the Buffs.
Okay.
However
Okay.
you know me.
That's
know
what's
it's
up. So you
Colorado.
out here making moves, moving around.
Moving around.
Okay, nah, as you should. I like that. That's what we need, man. We don't have enough of us moving around. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's good to see. You know, for sure, for sure. Last but not least,
Hey, last but not least, this is Nino. Everybody knows me as in G.O.E. in style, and recently as a Gigi Vibes.
okay.
So I work with the designers, and my company promotes Georgian designers here in the United States, and also we produce lots of fashion shows.
Oh, wow.
And we go around the U.S. based from Charlotte, North Carolina, but also here in Denver, we do a lot of events. And this coming up event, Soul Shifters, is one of the demonstrations that we're gonna show. What is it about that we would like to change into the industry of fashion?
Huh.
That's why it is also called as Soul Shifters.
Okay. And how has that been? I guess if all of you guys have a answer for this, and how has that been as far as just starting the collective and just everybody? I mean,
the
you know,
whole idea of the show, behind the show, is that we are collaborating with each other.
okay.
And that is the difference from any other shows. You know how the production team gets behind everything,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're the ones do everything by themselves, and everybody else who participates, they just show up off the day, and they just do the show. But
Right.
here, what we did differently is that we are collaborating from the beginning of this show with everybody involved, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Because
this
that's-
show is like everybody who's involved in this show is like a family, pretty much at this point. So we try to get to know each other in a deeper level than just one day collaboration
Right.
or working together.
And the meaning of it too is really big. The meaning behind Soul Shifters, right? You want to tell them about that?
Natasha.
So like Nina was saying, any type of event that we go to, there's so many parties involved. There's so many pieces that it takes to put on any type of event. Even this production,
Right.
we got here at 5:30. We didn't get started until the hour because there's steps. There's a process that you have
Shit
to take.
happens sometimes.
And the meaning behind the show is really putting spotlight on everyone's skill set and how we're getting to the magic. You know, all of us love music and fashion, and we thrive off the industry. You know, the influencers and the podcast and everything that we're doing right now, it's very popular. It has people's attention. And the reason why that is we all want to be a part of something. But there's also a lot of fear. There's a lot of like-minded individuals not having those conversations that were like-minded individuals, and we're actually all aiming towards the same thing. So why not do it together, collectively? And that's really what we want people to feel when attending this show, that everyone's going to have the spotlight on them. It's not your typical fashion show where the main focus is acknowledging the designer. We're acknowledging all parties involved, and really thriving to create an industry that we all love but are excited to be a part of, because there's a lot of toxicity in the industry too.
Oh, yeah.
Once you're in it and you do start climbing that ladder, you realize like, wow, this isn't like, we're not really collaborating. We really don't even fuck with each other for real. There's a lot of competition vibes. There's a lot of holding back and uncomfortable environment, so we don't show up because we don't have the support partners, we don't have the accountability partners around us, and you're easily like knocked off. So when you're kind of doing it as a squad and you stay squatted, and you know, weekly you make a point to, okay, let's not focus so much on the ticket sales, let's focus on the why are we doing this, why do we invest so much of our time, energy, sweat and tears, like what is it that we're working towards? And let's make sure that we stay on that path together, because it's easy to get distracted, really. And then that's when the toxicity and the mental instability and all of that comes into place.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of moving pieces, too, you know? Got a lot of different people, personalities, things moving around, so it's kind of hard to keep all of that in one cohesive thing. You know what I mean?
But it's very doable.
No, it is. You just got to have people that's willing to play ball.
Yeah.
Not everybody's willing to play ball.
Yes.
So I found that out the hard way, hence the reason why, I mean, I do a lot of shit myself anyway. So it's like, I rather than, you know what I mean? And but this is my type of collaborating, my collaborative effort. So if I come out and cover your event, or, you know, have you guys come on the show, spread your word, you know what I mean? That's kind of my way of collaborating, because I've seen it firsthand where it's just like, yeah, man, it's better to
and that's what we're trying to change.
Yeah, no, for sure. And you got to lead by example. Comfortable. Yeah, no, you got to lead by example. That's where it starts. Because if nobody's doing it, who's going to do it? Right. Somebody's got to take the first step, you know. So it's great that you guys are doing that. How many of it would you say is in your...
Right now we are up to
Mike.
75. Right now we're 75 people.
75 people.
Yeah. And that does not include everybody yet.
Right. And this is not just local, or is this just local?
No,
as
it's
far
not.
As
we have people coming in from DC, New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Charlotte. And there is, all kinds of people coming into this show.
Okay. Yes. This.
And I am so excited. Oh my God.
What's most...
we do have those uncomfortable moments, you know. Me and Nino, we have a group chat. And outside of the group chat, we've made a point to host at least once a month an event where we're all coming together. That way we're not just meeting up the day of the show and putting on a show. Right. We're actually networking, we're collaborating, we're getting to know each other. We go around and everyone has an opportunity to talk about what they have going on, and encouraging people to follow each other on social media. And there's days where there's kickback, but when you look at the broad perspective and we pay attention to the amount of direct messages that we're getting, people really appreciate. We all want to be a part of something, and we don't want to do it alone. Like, there's not billions of people in the world.
No matter how much you want to do alone, you can't.
Can't, exactly. so why not, you know, put it out there? Like, yes, we're not going to always see eye to eye.
Right.
We're going to get triggered. There's going to be things that spark certain emotions, but it's okay. It's a safe space. Let's talk about it. Let's get through it together.
Right.
And you're in the chat. I mean, you see it's interactive. People, for the most part, are keeping up. And that's really all it's about. It's about putting it out there and everyone kind of holding each other accountable and holding each other's hands and heads up along the way.
I really think it's about spreading the love too, and just really uplifting each other every day, and just like making sure we're all in a good place to be doing this together, and just be going after this whole dream that we all have together, our separate dreams even. You know, we can be supportive on everything that we do.
It's not easy, that's for sure. No. It's hard. It takes the grit, the tenacity, man. It's the everyday of this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even if I'm not sitting down with the guys, I'm editing something. I have like 5 different things that I'm doing, including shit that I'm working on with other people, from music to content. So it's just like,
oh yeah, it's always a work. There is
always.
no free minute.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But the fact that we're like taking this initiative and we're actually ones doing this stuff like says a lot about like our personalities, our strengths and stuff, and that we're actually dreamers and go-getters and doers.
oh yeah, because it's too easy to just do nothing.
Right. It's easy to dream,
Yeah.
but it's a different,
You got to put that action behind it, or
100%.
you know.
Unfortunately, in today's day, the supporting each other becomes so uncomfortable. That's why we are trying to do what we do, because everybody's uncomfortable to support each other or uplift each other, because it gives you a
They've been hurt
fear
before.
that you're not gonna be seen in that same level, or you know.
But I think you're
with
seeing
others,
more
or-
when people of, I guess, the culture that are actually moving around in this space, even for you being a photographer, videographer, what's your okay? There's so many that I know. Why would it be difficult for you to share somebody else's work that you admire? You know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be. That's like me being an artist. All these different things that I do. It's like, bruh, I love when I see someone in my field doing good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's like, bruh, it almost takes weight off your shoulders. Because if you're the best videographer, photographer, you got a lot of shit to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people are going to be fighting for time and attention. You can't do it all. None of us can do it all.
We've been
You know what I
taught to
mean?
be
So-
haters, though. Like when you think of the media and what they put out and what's go viral, like they make money off this. I've had the opportunity to live outside the country, and it's definitely, it became so clear that it's 100% an American thing. You know, we're taught to be this way. So to have these conversations, like we appreciate the safe space to have this conversation, because it really is important to really everyone I know, even if you're not making a point to include it in your branding and you're not talking about it to the collective on a daily basis. You're having those conversations with your close friends, because it's become so like, wow, we really are like afraid to support and love on each other. Like, why do we move that way?
Exactly. And even just from like an artist and creative's perspective, it shouldn't be so much about the competition as much as the love for the art. Like I think everybody should just have a love for the art and what we're doing. And that should be more important than, you know, everybody trying to one up each other, take advantage of each other. Because I've seen that way too much.
That's all that's going on. You have a small percentage of people who are extending their hand and pulling people up, or pushing people. You know what I mean?
Towards.
So it's like
And
either,
I think a lot of that is because of the system. I think in every aspect of life, we have systems that don't allow us as creatives to fully flourish and thrive.
of course.
There's politics involved. There's cliques involved. And that's one
There's
of the
algorithms.
things, all that's what's different about Soul Shifters, is that you have a group of people that have all decided to band together to unify. And that's really the whole purpose of it. When it was first introduced to me, it was introduced to me as a fashion gala and something for the community. And I can tell you, just even though we are still somewhat in the early stages of the promo and getting ready for the show, like the journey has been incredible. It's like they say, like the most cliche things are the truest things. And like when you think about just the relationships that have even been built over like the last 24 hours.
It's crazy.
Like Nino is like my favorite person in the world right now in this moment. like I have to work with Josiah after this. Like,
Yeah.
I want to work with Nino after this, and I mean, me and Natasha, we're gonna do work
Locked
for the
in,
community
gang.
Yeah.
with Denver until it doesn't need help again.
Yeah, no, that's super dope. It's all about the in between, man. It's the journey. You know exactly where you want to go. At least some of us do, not everybody, but you already know where you're wanting to end up. So it's like getting to that point, but all the shit in between, like you said, meeting these people and just being like, hell yeah! After we done with all this shit,
We're doing this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's just that, because what people don't understand as far as creatives, at least I know with me, I'm not always fucking creative. I may be always thinking of some shit. But it's like with music, I could be doing all this content shit and not be thinking about music. Yeah, I'm always listening to beats or just feeling something, but I'm not pinning shit because
Right.
it's just, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So-
why the influencer whole thing even happened and is
Yeah.
trending, because humans are inspired.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't make sense to isolate yourself,
Yeah.
because we are natural creatives, like every single one of us.
Yeah.
But if you're not in those environments where you're getting inspired in those areas, then it kind of starts to feel dark and
a lot of people don't even know what they're good at. You just
Right.
gotta try some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just gotta try some shit for sure.
Every creative needs a muse.
Say it again.
Every creative needs a muse,
Yes.
some kind, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, when we created this group or whatever with Soul Shifters, that's what the purpose is. We want to be each other's muse, right? To push you to that creative level that
Yeah.
you're saying you are not at all the times,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love
We're
that.
created in God's image, baby. So that means we're a lot more powerful than we like to realize.
No, most definitely, man. People gotta tap into
We're
that.
so capable.
Yeah.
We're so capable.
And it starts with a conversation just like that,
Yep.
because you don't know what you don't know till you know it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And we can literally do anything, like anything that we really put our minds to at all. Like I actually didn't even like think I was ever gonna model. Honestly, that wasn't a goal of mine. That wasn't anything. I thought I was just going to be doing music, doing acting. But then like it becomes a snowball effect. Once you just try something, you don't
Yeah.
even know what you're good at until all of a sudden you're one day like seeing
New
all that
York.
you've done.
yeah.
And then you're like, damn, like just did all that, and like and anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Anybody is able to really like push themselves and go that far and just be able to try anything.
Yeah.
We really can do anything.
Yeah. It's
And not for
self-taught.
nothing, like we are now 5 years removed from the pandemic. So for a lot of people, I think they feel like it's now or never. Like if it's go time, it's go time. Like let's go right now. Like it's no time to have a bucket list. It's no time to have a wish
What are
list.
we
Like
waiting on?
let's go right now.
Yeah, there's no perfect time, only right now, man. You fuck around and wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come,
Yeah, it's not even promised.
you know? So
Let's remain humble.
shit right now, man.
You know, I'll be preaching.
Do
that.
that shit right now. Man, you said 75 people? So
75 participants as of right now. I'm not counting the production team that is not even counted in that.
yeah. So how many events have you guys put on? How long has this thing been going on again? I'm sorry. As far as
The Soul Shifters, the idea started sometime in October.
October, yeah.
Yeah.
So
we started with
I produced
No,
a show.
actually, I can tell exactly how it happened. So we had a show in Georgia,
Yeah.
Okay.
Atlanta, right? And that show didn't go very well.
Why?
It had very
Industry
many
stuff.
hiccups.
Yeah,
very many
industry
hiccups on that
Victims
show.
of the industry.
And Natasha, as we came back from Atlanta, told me that she had an event that she created and it didn't go well for her. And then I had an event that I was trying to put up that summer and that event didn't go well. So Natasha was trying to partner up with somebody else. I was trying to do my own thing. And then the idea just came from there. Like, how about we do this together?
Right.
You know, like
So I'm a makeup artist. So
Okay.
I have the nonprofit, but I'm also a makeup artist. I got back into makeup since living in Colorado by accident. Never really promoted or marketed myself, just put makeup on my face and then was asked to do a show. And that's how I originally met Nino, is in the fashion industry. We met at a studio. And we had talked about collaborating before makeup stuff. I produced a fashion show last year called Metamorphosis.
Okay.
But it was more focused on storytelling. So I even had models that were houseless. And instead of, we only had one designer, it wasn't even about the fashion, it was about the models telling their story. And when they walk the runway, they're showcasing that they're a walking testimony. So it started from a dark place, and then at the end of the show, it was supposed to be a metamorphosis, a transformation. You know, your trauma turned into armor. But the vision did not go as I wanted. I learned a lot. I learned that, you know, where people are becoming more comfortable acknowledging their trauma and talking and like acknowledging what their triggers are, but that doesn't mean that we've been successful at like learning how to work with those triggers and not allow those triggers to consume us. So the metamorphosis, in my opinion, never happened. We kind of showcased our trauma and then the show was over. So it really means everything to me to have the opportunity to partner with someone like Nino, because she comes from the fashion world where I've put a lot of focus and energy on like community work and healing and being the best version of yourself, but also acknowledging that I was born into the industry. My grandfather are entertainers, like I'm from Hollywood. So this has always been a part of me, but I've been so more on the community side that I've stayed away from a big part of me because of the toxicity. So to have someone that has the skill set and the experience that Nino has in a lane that comes with so much toxicity, but she's also so crystal clear and honed in on like wanting shows that have impact and are about the people and not just about the money being made. I'm just so excited to have an opportunity to try to bring that vision back to life. There's going to be storytelling aspects at Soul Shifters, and I'm going to bleed some of that metamorphosis in with the vision of a show that she had tried to work on last year. And the universe just didn't want us to be successful on those projects because we had to come together to make the magic happen with Soul Shifters.
Right.
And this is the part where we got to do a commercial break for all the young creatives in Denver, Colorado that may not be familiar with GG Vibes. This is hype talking. Let me tell you, I've seen it in person. I've lifted the curtain and I've seen what's behind it. This is the real deal. GG Vibes may not be somebody that you're familiar with. You may be trying to go to another agency. You may be trying to get to another show. If you're a model, if you're a photographer, if you're a videographer, if you're a creative in any aspect and you want the opportunity to be a part of a major production, you want to be a part of something big, you want to have your brand reflected on something big, you want to see your name in the big lights, Soul Shifters, February 22nd. Drop all the bombs. Let's go Hot 97.
Another one.
Hype Dreams in the building. Natasha in the building. Josiah in the building. GG Vibes in the
Squad
building.
gang.
What's
You heard that. You heard the man.
And I'm trying to
Did
put
you
you
pay
on.
him for
Like
that, or
I'm
what?
really trying to put you on. I'm trying to give you free game because what's gonna happen is
We're some real ones,
You're
y'all.
gonna go to Denver Fashion Week and you're gonna be standing outside. I said it. Y'all didn't
Oh,
say it.
Just say it. Just say it. Just
Talk about it.
I'm gonna say it.
We've
Y'all
been
gonna go there.
traumatized.
You're probably not gonna have the best experience. You might be sitting outside. There's a
Not
good
coming
chance
from the
that you
model.
won't even be able to get in the show.
Wow. And this
But
is
you could
Denver
come-
Fashion Week,
And it
right?
ain't
Denver
even-
Fashion Week. This is everybody.
Right.
This is everybody. This is. Tell me how many models in Colorado have walked the runway in New York Fashion Week. I'll wait. Tell me how many have been to
Isn't that
Paris
something
and
that
walked the
we're
runway.
offering? I think
Yeah,
we're
we
offering.
are.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, can we talk about that for a
Yeah,
second?
Run with it.
Yeah, go ahead, Nate. What's been offered to the models with Soul Shifters? You want to let them know?
So to the models, there's a little competition going on. Everybody who does like a little video about their life changes, why they really got into modeling, what soul shifting means to them, gets to the winner gets to be flown out to New York for New York Fashion Week to walk in a show for Geo and Style.
Yeah.
Wow.
Flights paid,
Lights paid.
hotels paid.
And y'all
Hotel
don't know
paid.
who Gigi Vibes is.
Right, you're gonna know after today.
Crazy work.
Let's tune in, tap in.
See, I'm not necessarily in the So, question: This Soul Shifters isn't necessarily just all about fashion.
Oh,
There's
no.
different.
It's about
but
everything.
fashion is where
One of
the
it.
base.
Yes,
right,
it's
and
a
where
base.
it, yeah,
Yes.
it's
it brings us together. We all
foundation.
like to look fly.
Yeah, no, for
And
sure.
that's the thing about Soul Shifters is it's all about inclusion. We want to include as many people as possible. We want as much representation as we possibly can. The way that we see it, the way the Brain Trust sees it, the runway should look like Colorado looks. So whatever you see in the streets of Colorado, those are the people that you should see represented as Soul
Yeah,
Shifters.
how do we do that? I mean, it's got. We were voted worst dressed for a lot of shit.
But we're gonna
I mean,
help.
you see everybody
It's-
walking around in Carhartts and beanies and stuff.
It's
We
a
ain't
little
got no
different.
fashion
I
here.
mean, not. It's not present. No, you very
Nino, talk
seldom.
about it,
But when
baby.
you talk about fashion, I'm thinking like.
I agree.
You know,
Fashion is different
Yeah.
from the everyday style.
Yeah,
and
you
what you
know?
put on the runway, that is completely
That's not
different.
some shit you gonna see every
Yes,
day.
yes,
You know what
it's
I'm
not.
saying?
Yeah.
You got to go to
But
Aspen to see that shit.
That
or
is the stuff that will inspire your everyday outfit.
Yes.
And
That's
that's
what
that's
it
a
is.
big part
Yeah.
of Soul Shifters too. We've actually, within the production side of things, I've brought that to Nino's attention. Like when I close my eyes and I think of Colorado in the fashion lane, I think a lot of repurpose, sustainability, thrifting, goodwill, which I'm not knocking it. But when you're thinking high runway fashion,
Yeah.
they're two different lanes. And we really, we've met these designers. We've been a part of Denver Fashion Week. We've been personal with these designers that are out there, the average style here in Colorado, and they're capable of so much more. But being from California and being an event host in Colorado, I hate to say it.
This shit
like,
is night
there's
and day
so
from
much-
California to
there's
here.
so much skill set, and the people are outside. They're productive, but that understanding of what they're capable of, and like kind of getting comfortable, getting outside of their comfort zone and out of the box is like huge. It's really needed. So even though you're not gonna see what you think of when it comes to fashion in Colorado, because
Right.
like you said, there isn't much fashion. There's artistic, like there's a lot of that. There's a lot of art, but
not high fashion.
not high fashion.
And I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
we
But
even
you
want to inspire people that aren't models and aren't creatives. Even like the normal everyday person, I think would get a lot of inspiration from everything that we're doing, just to go and pursue different things, go and try different things.
Yeah.
And just like you said, like implement a little bit of something new into their everyday lives. So a little bit of a different type of fashion into their everyday lives, and just inspire them a little bit more to just keep going through this thing we call life.
And I really don't like to say what Colorado doesn't have. I like to look at it in the scope of what we
There's
aren't
so
doing enough of, what we haven't done yet. And I think that's what Soul Shifters is all about, is taking a look at the landscape. What doesn't Colorado have? What could we be doing better? You feel like the whole country looks at us as a C market.
Oh yeah.
But you live here.
Yeah.
I live here.
It's a world
we all
class
live
city.
here.
I'm a better version of
It's-
myself because of Colorado.
Yeah.
Top tier city, and the people that know, but there's so many myths that we have to bust and work through, and that's what's special about what we're doing as a collective, is we're all using our skill sets, our talents, our brands, our followings,
Our
and
observations.
we're looking at what's missing and we're filling that void.
Yeah.
So we can say Colorado doesn't have high fashion,
But it's
I think-
coming.
but if you pull up on the 22nd,
Yeah.
I think you'll feel different.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Yeah. On
Yeah, drop
February
some bombs.
22nd, yes, you will feel that Colorado does have a fashion.
February
In a gala style, too.
22nd, you did.
Mark your calendar. It's also a celebratory weekend. I do believe the Denver Spotlight Award show is the very next day, and I think
it
every
is.
single one of us are nominated. And if they're not, they need to be
Individually?
nominated.
Let 'em
okay,
know. Let 'em
Hype
know.
Dreams
Let 'em know.
should most definitely be
I don't
on the
wanna say it.
nomination.
Yes.
I
If
definitely
not,
gotta check
win.
your-
When it comes to videography, photography, like, let's be real here. Again, no disrespect. We're super excited. We're going to be in the building. Like I said, we're all nominated, but Hype Dreams is coming for the win next year.
No,
And-
wins.
Wins.
Plural.
Oh, yeah, with a
Plural.
S.
Plural.
Yes.
Plural.
We're not,
left me
we're
off the list
barely
this year.
getting started.
They left me off the list this year.
Really?
Yeah, I think they thought I moved. So it was like
It's because
I
he's
wasn't
humble.
eligible for Denver.
That don't mean shit.
It's because he's humble.
I
He's
don't think I
quiet,
mean-
y'all.
But I don't know those guys, and I'm sure that they're gonna see this podcast because I heard a lot about the pod.
Nah, they
This
gonna
pod
see
is
it.
popping.
We in a group
So,
chat right now,
like,
actually. With so me, Mile High, like all the like medias and shit like that. So
Yeah, can you tell them to meet me outside? Like, that would be
Hey,
great.
yo,
I
you
just got
heard?
questions. I just
You
got
heard?
questions. I just got questions. But no, not for nothing. The Hype Dreams resume does speak for itself. You can follow me on all social platforms. You have never seen Hype Dreams cover
Anything
a
like
whack event.
Right.
You have
And the
never
quality,
seen
though.
anything mediocre ever. So if you know that Hype Dreams is a part of the Soul Shifters Fashion Gala,
There you go.
then
Pull it up.
you know what time it is. Look for a flaw in there. Let me know if you see anything whack. So you know that when I'm pulling up the Soul Shifters, and matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the exclusive. When I pull up the Soul Shifters, this is my audition for Paris Fashion Week. This is my audition for New York Fashion Week. I'm saying that early, like y'all really knowing what's really going on.
Take
right now.
advantage of your opportunities for those that are watching.
Absolutely.
That's all we're
Absolutely.
doing. That's how we got
So
here.
like I'm putting it on the line. So like if the Soul Shifters video is whack, like the whole Colorado is gonna know that's on Hype Dreams.
right.
And we not having that conversation.
No,
So
we
trust me,
definitely
it's
not.
a movie. We just did the walkthrough yesterday. The venue is incredible. It's beautiful. Like what you're gonna see, Gigi's vision come to life.
Yeah.
It's just gonna take it to a whole nother level. You got to think the McNichols building is historical.
Right.
We got 3 levels, and it's an interactive, immersive experience from top to bottom. Even before you get in the door, Gigi, tell them what's going on before they even walk in the building.
You're gonna see a car show in front of the building.
Damn.
Hey, we got those classics outside. Oh, and please, you guys, since we talked about fashion, it is a gala. There is a strict dress code, y'all. Okay, you're
Okay.
coming dressed to impress the best version of yourself. What does that look like? You guys, KOSM is an acronym for Knowledge of Successful Mindsets. I'm going to drop some gems. Success means to gain something you are aiming for. So aim for the stars, be productive, and let's get there. I promise you, you're successful. And this is a night where you're going to feel that, you're going to embody that, and the magic is going to happen.
You wanna dig your best gown that you have in your closet
The
that you
best
haven't
gown.
shown anywhere.
So
you
this
know,
is-
where you haven't had a chance to wear it in Colorado.
Come
this
show
is the
him.
night for it.
So you trying to this gonna look like some Oscars. You gonna look. You
So
gotta,
who's the
Yes.
you gotta
who's the
put
host?
that shit
Hype, who's the
on.
host?
This is the first time that you're gonna see Hype Dreams in a collared shirt. This will be
feel you.
this will be the first time you see Hype.
I
in
don't
a
like
tux.
dressing up. I ain't gonna say I don't like dressing up, but shit when it's like, oh yeah, you gotta put that shit on tonight.
Yeah.
You
We
know
going
what I'm saying?
007.
Yeah.
We going
Set the
007.
tone, though. Set
We
the
going
tone.
007.
Someone let it.
I'm the light skinned James Bond. on February 22nd, I'm the light skinned James Bond.
You heard what he said, man. Light skin
And
James
you know
Bond
what?
in the building.
I know that Colorado, I know my people, I know my city. I know that they always have to have somebody of significance attached to something for it to be relevant.
Right.
Talk about it.
We don't have to do that,
We don't, because we're that, but it's okay.
but it's Natasha Barcelone and it's Gigi Vibe. So we went and did
First
it
and
anyway.
foremost.
We went and did it anyway. We got Cass Lifestyle pulling up.
Who is that?
hosting the event. So if you don't know, you know it's Hype Dream. So we got a name drop. The clientele is crazy. The clientele is crazy. We're talking Tina Knowles. We're talking Ashanti, Nelly. Cardi B, Lil
Rihanna.
Uzi Vert,
Oh,
like
Diana Ross.
Tracy Ellis Ross,
are you listening?
So
Jermaine Dupri, Fat Joe.
Right.
Shout out Joe
I
Craig.
believe right now he's actually on tour right now with Nelly
and Ashanti.
and he's getting ready. Guess what, y'all? I don't know if you've heard it yet. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, but Nelly's re-dropping Apple Bottom. And Kenny Kaz, the host of Soul Shifters, is helping. He's a designer as well. And he's on that project with Nelly. So get ready for them Apple Bottoms coming back,
Apple
ladies.
Bottoms coming
You know
back in
you love them.
2025. I was a little too young when the Apple Bottom
Not
came around the
me.
first time. I mean,
Not me.
I grew
saw,
up with that.
I saw the
That's when
magazines.
I learned
I
I
saw the
had one.
videos. So I'm not gonna lie. Hype is single, and Hype is excited to see what these
said
Apple Bottoms look like in 2025.
You heard.
Hey.
Trying to see what that looked like. I was
What
trying
do it
to.
look like?
There's a way I start the show, but this side is frozen for some reason. But I'm gonna try to figure that out while we.
That's because Gigi Vibes in the building, so it got
hey,
cold.
man, they
real
got
quick.
This man with Gigi vibes.
Look, no wonder. Look, I got this. Look, I had this shit open the whole time. Damn.
You
Oh,
heard
so it's
you.
you.
Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. I feel it too. I'm like, it's cold in this motherfucker, man.
You heard what happened though. It's only been 24 hours kicking it with Gigi vibes, and this man is under hypnosis, y'all.
24 hours.
So you might want to
I'm a
be
brand-
careful.
Where are
I'm
you
a brand
originally from?
ambassador.
You might want to be careful.
I'm a brand ambassador.
Where's everybody originally? You said California. Where's everybody originally from?
Florida.
Florida.
I'm from Colorado.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm from Republic of Georgia.
Wait.
I'm from overseas.
Okay, so I'm like, wait. I'm like, is there a
Not
Republic in
Atlanta,
Georgia?
I had to say Republic.
Exactly. That's
Not
right.
Atlanta, boo.
Yeah, I had to say Republic because everybody thinks when I say Georgia, everybody goes straight
Like
to
what?
Atlanta, and I'll get responses
Puff, puff,
like,
pass.
"Oh, but you don't have that accent."
You want some? Oh, I didn't know. I
Puff,
thought y'all
puff.
was good with the pen. I ain't, handle that.
I'll definitely hit the flower.
Handle
But no,
that.
we really gotta have a conversation about Colorado in general. I view myself as a Colorado ambassador. I know that everybody involved with this project, whether they look at themselves that way or not, they should know that they are that. And I think that it's really about breaking the mold this year. It's not so much about recreating anything that you've seen before. It's not about going with the flow. This year is about being the flow. And so we're trying to create and break new artists, new models, new designers, new people in media. We're basically trying to paint the whole city a different color.
I like
And
I love it.
that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's not what we're trying to do.
That's what
that's
we are
exactly
doing.
the plan.
What's gonna happen when you come to Soul Shifters is I realize that this is the beginning of the year. Everybody has a lot of things in the works. This is gonna be the first real big production that you're gonna see in the city. This is what's gonna set the tone for the year, and this is why you want to be a part of it. I'm telling, I am the FOMO king. My DMs are 95%. I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
I would have
Damn.
pulled up.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why we're here kicking it with you tonight, so that we can let people know you don't want to feel the feeling that you're gonna feel first thing in the morning on the 23rd if you didn't come. You are gonna be sick. Your feelings are gonna be hurt. Your
Belly
mother
gonna
is
be-
gonna call you and tell you, what are you doing?
Why weren't you there?
Maybe you should go and do that 9 to 5, because you're obviously not serious about your craft if you wasn't there last night. So I'm telling you early, free game. I want your mom to continue to support your career
That's crazy.
and your passion. So pull up.
I think we
I
might
love the
have
way
to
he
hire
talks.
him, Gigi. I think the application that he submitted for Paris, we're taking the man to Paris, y'all. We're gonna figure that one out. But
Who's going to Paris?
This guy right here. I mean, we
Hey,
love the love.
Yay, holla at me too while we out
love
there.
the love.
I saw Yeezy was hiring too, so let's just make sure the paperwork.
Hey, we're
right.
all applying. Any opportunities, if you like what you see here tonight, we are one hungry squad. And if it aligns with being the best version of yourself, for real, no fraud zone, pure love, skill set, productivity, we're pulling up. Like, this is not our showcase. This is not something that GG Vibes and KOSM, we're all making this happen, and it's exciting, and it's the beginning of something really, really special.
And you really
powerful.
don't see a headliner if you notice that.
We all headline tonight.
Do you know why? Because this is the first event that you'll see in Denver where everybody is headline worthy. Let me put it in comic book perspective. If you want to know what's really going on with Soul Shifters, this is what it looks like when Colorado puts the Avengers together. Every single person involved. I can't even say from top to bottom because it's just everybody at the top.
Yeah.
But it's just the cream of the crop of every single person in every single field. They are a leader. They are a general. They exude something that lets you know that it's not just a service that they provide. It's a personality and like a real brand awareness that they're gonna bring. Like when you see Josiah pull up, if you don't believe me, go look at his Instagram. Tell him your Instagram.
It's just gonna be my first and last name, JOSIAHARMENT. It's Josiah Arment.
This
Definitely
ain't
check me out.
This ain't somebody that's just sitting in the crib looking in the mirror.
Yeah.
This is a real deal model.
Yeah.
When we talk about Natasha Barcelone,
Yeah.
and then you talk about the community of Denver, you can't even do it without mentioning her name. Every unhoused person in the city knows Natasha on a first name basis. You can't get more community than that.
You both have been saying unhoused. Is that what you're saying?
Houseless.
Houseless.
So home is where the heart is. So you not having a house don't mean shit. When you're with me, we're about to put emphasis and spotlight on all the qualities and skill sets that you're carrying.
So you're substituting that word for the word homeless.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
I didn't want to interrupt. I was just like, wait, y'all keep saying that. So I'm like, what am I missing here? But
Yeah, and then when it comes, your mind goes to any production that has anything to do with the video or photography. Guess who you gotta think about?
yeah.
Hype Dreams.
I know.
You got to.
We got
I
to
wanna
talk
scroll
about
through
this
this shit,
man.
but
This
it's
man
not.
is,
You got to. Yeah,
and
I
he's
mean,
a
you
huge
see it.
part.
It told me it
see it.
froze up. I'm gonna have to fix it.
And this is why when you do that and you run it down, this is what I mean when I talk about the significance of Soul Shifters. When you go down the grid, you're gonna see George Kittle, you're gonna see Deion Sanders, you're gonna see the best quarterback in the country, Shador Sanders. You're gonna see the Heisman, Travis Hunter.
You're gonna see the
You're
mayor.
gonna see the mayor of
Right
Denver.
there.
You're gonna see.
It's frozen here, but I'm looking.
You're gonna see the best of the best, the top of the top. That's what Hype Dreams is all about. We're not trying to do this. This isn't freelance. This isn't a hobby. This isn't even a passion. It's beyond a passion. We gotta do things on the highest level. We gotta show you what club looks like on the highest level. We gotta show you what cars look like on the highest level. What sports looks like. It's all given a different edge to it, a different perspective, and that's what we're
saying
doing
that.
with fashion. But we're doing fashion and community. It's a hybrid of both, and that's why it's so special. And it's not people that's just passive
Yeah.
about it. We got when we wanted to bring community to the show, we went and we got the biggest and the best. This woman is community. This woman is Denver.
Okay, but
She is Colorado.
with that being said,
But you can't interrupt the rant.
okay, but
So then
no.
when we go to high level fashion, we went and we got the best. We got GG Vibes. And then what she's gonna do is she's gonna make sure that we get the best models, that we
Yes.
get the best designers,
The best of
that
the
we
best.
get the best food, that we get the best vendors in the
taken
city.
care of.
So we covered everybody is an expert, which is why you're gonna have to put a lot of respect on all 67 of those people that's involved.
Because
in the
they
show.
all coming like that.
That's crazy.
And that's what you're gonna see. That the impact will be felt. The revolution will be televised.
This man.
I know.
Don't get me
I don't know
started.
where you
I get
came from.
excited
Every
about
time
Natasha
you
and
Hit the
Gigi
pen.
Vibes.
Popping that shit. But that's
bomb.
good,
I don't need
though.
no pen. I'm high. I am the gas.
That's good,
It's Hype Dreams.
though, because you really feel that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
So it's like,
That is how I feel too. When we're around each other, it's
nah, that's
like
dope.
we're
You don't normally get
super
that, man. A lot of shit tapers off. A lot of shit starts, and
We're 4 years
Well, you
in,
know what?
really.
You know what?
Hype been pulling up 20 Wednesday for years.
For sure.
That's
You know
what I was gonna say when I was interrupting your rant.
Oh,
is
if you're gonna talk
I
good
could
about
be
me,
the-
go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead and get that off. Don't
you
let me
guys
get
are
it
able
away.
to see the best version of myself because I've had the best version of people like Hype, people like Nino, people
Yeah.
like Josiah, people like Joel, like Cuesta, like Caesar, like Miriam, like She Who Won't Be Named, like all these people. When you, even if it's one encounter, it's so important as yourself, like to work on being present and not losing sight of how much support we really do have. Colorado is dope. Yeah, there's a lot of lame, weirdo stuff that goes on here.
Yeah,
but
but
at
we
the
don't
end of the
represent
day,
that bullshit.
when you choose, exactly, it's all about what you choose to focus on. And I'm focusing daily on being the best version of myself. And the only reason why you're able to see that is because I'm around people that are the best version of themselves.
you dig.
Period.
I love the way you guys speak about this thing. It's very, very positive, very strong.
And glory go to God.
You know what's
for real.
special is that it's so many God gifted people, and not one person wants to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Not
everybody
not
wants to
one
work
person
together.
wants to be a star of the show. This is bigger than the show itself. It's really about proving something to the city, proving something to ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I said,
To ourselves.
the real mission at the end of the day is to put some respect on Colorado's name. All the respect y'all give in New York,
Bitch.
all the respect y'all
Right.
give in LA, all the respect y'all give in Atlanta, Miami, we want that.
We want it. We need it.
And deserve it.
You
And
heard
finna
it.
get it.
And deserve it.
And
Most
getting
importantly.
it.
Nah, most importantly, man, I feel that way about everything here because we get looked at it for certain things that aren't what we would, I guess, put in the forefront. You know what I mean? So they're not looking at us for fashion, music, or culture, or fucking anything influence.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But it's a lot of that here.
It's
so
so much of it here.
you know, it's good to see, like you said, and when you were talking about highest level, anything. I always say this shit. Anything at the highest level is dope as shit. I don't give a fuck what it is. Ice skating, gymnastics, anything at that level, at the highest level,
It looks
is,
great. It's appealing.
and it's dope as shit. You know what I mean?
And
So,
you know what? I almost can't go a whole episode of a podcast without bringing up Coach Prime. I just think, he's got so much wisdom and so much influence. He's been such a big impression on my life. One of the
The
things that
culture,
I
for
want to
real.
share was a conversation that he had with Shador when Shador was trying to figure out exactly what move he was going to make in terms of college. And one of the options, Shador made the comment about the facilities, maybe not necessarily being top tier. And Coach Prime said something that I will never in my life forget. And I feel like it's the theme of Soul Shifters and the theme of all of us, even individually. And that's that you don't go where it's nice. You go somewhere and you make that place, wherever you go, you make that place nice. And that's what we're doing with Soul Shifters.
I think we done, y'all.
hey,
I think it's over.
you make it. You make it.
We got time for the Hype Dreams
Make
freestyle
it
too.
nice.
I mean, we can
You
go. We
make
can go
it
20
nice.
minutes.
This
We can
guy
go
here,
5
he's
beats
the-
in
hey,
a row.
man,
We hungry.
We gotta get him his own segment or something.
Right,
man.
get this guy-
He's amped up. He gonna look. If you ain't believe, goddamn, you better.
You gonna believe
We
today?
coming.
Quick
We
question.
coming.
Quick question for all of you. Well, I have a segment where I do 21 questions, so it's 4 of y'all. So it'll be fun. But I wanted to ask you guys if you could, considering what you guys already do, maybe not considering that. If you could instantly become an expert in any skill or subject, what would it be?
It would be the same. I would produce the shows.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
This is my passion. This is something I thrive in. The chaos of it is my seventh heaven. So I love
Who's
doing it.
so who's someone you look up to? Like
I was telling him earlier that if I can
bring it. Just yeah.
I was telling my squad that if we can produce this show from very little budget that we have, and what it's going to be. I know it's going to be. Can you even imagine what I can do when I have a big budget? That's my goal.
Okay. So who's one person that you look? Who's your Michael Jordan? If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, it does make sense. Let me think about it. Go to the next person.
I want to specialize or be an expert. That's
Yeah,
the question,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I want to be an expert in whatever Trump's attorneys is experts in. Because they got all the loopholes for everything. So like we can figure out whatever,
man-
like, we can make it happen. Like whatever he
This
knows,
man's different.
like that's what I want to know.
This man's built different, man. His brain is on a different level, man. That's crazy. How about you?
The ability to like allow people around me to step into being more fearless. Like my main focus every day is to work towards being a vessel in life where there's not so much suffering. Like chess, when I think of life, I think of the game of chess, and I just don't think it should be that way. My biggest role model is God, for real. And just being tuned in with the truth and what matters. And what matters is that we're dope as shit, and we're like inspiring each other, and we relate to each other. And you know, when you're down and out, and when you are having those moments that inspire you or motivate you, and you hone in on what those moments are, for every single one of us, it's always those moments of connection. So I would just want to become an expert at really being able to be intentional, and people could feel that. So there's less like assumption and trying to figure out what we already know what it is.
Who's your Michael Jordan?
God. You,
God is
me.
Michael Jordan.
You, me, like just us at our best self. That's my role model. All y'all are role models when you're in those moments where you're the best version of yourself.
Huh. And who's your Michael Jordan of?
Man, you know, the first answer that comes to my mind is I want to say my mom. Because I feel like that's where it started.
Mama!
But
that
at the
we
same
love.
time, I also grew up without my father in my life. So, and I've met, like, it was my dream to do what I'm doing now and to see how far a camera could take me. And it's taken me a lot of different places, and I've met a lot of people that I grew up looking up to. And so tonight I'm going to answer that question and say it would be Deion Sanders. Just because he is the person who everything that I looked up to him from watching on TV, I found out that he's that same person behind the scenes.
That's fire. You don't get that a lot.
So he didn't let me down.
That's fire. That's super fire. How about you, sir?
I'm high as balls right now.
That's good. That's all good, man. So am I.
He's like,
What was
get a
the-
little
No,
What was the question?
if you could be
said
an
Michael
expert
Jordan.
in any field or subject, what would it be?
I love like cooking, so I honestly would want to like go a little bit
too.
more into that. I just love food.
Yeah.
Probably because I'm like so high right now,
Yeah.
but honestly, like,
This shit might change tomorrow. His idea might change tomorrow.
but
But in the moment,
honestly,
Right.
that's
Being
like the first thing that
Gordon
comes to my
Ramsay
brain.
sounds
Right.
pretty
No,
cool.
yeah,
Gordon
yeah.
Ramsay, yeah, that's
I
exactly.
want to learn how to cook more
with
too.
Gordon Ramsay
Baked.
and Josiah.
Currently.
We should do that. We should see. I already
No, we
said
really
should.
should.
We have
wanna
ideas.
work
That'd be so
together.
fun.
We want to
See.
work together after this. Let's collab.
Man, I want to. Yeah,
Let's cook.
I'm trying
Let's
to
do
work
that.
with all y'all. Y'all got this shit
Hey,
going on,
squad, you with the
know?
gang?
Of course you do. Of course
Why
you do.
not, man? Everybody needs
Yeah.
a good group of people that like to explore and build and create and make shit happen. So yeah, you guys are fucking
Well,
dope.
welcome.
Yeah,
We're
for sure,
excited
for sure.
to click us.
So
Of
I'll love and
course.
support each other, and no, this is just fun.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. And we're at the point in the show where we're gonna get to know our guests just a little. What the fuck? What? Just a little
Gonna know a
bit better.
whole
That was the
other side.
wrong button, man. I don't be knowing these buttons, man. What's
This has been fun though. I like it.
yeah, you
It's a
know?
blast. Can we come back?
Having a,
Like, you
yeah,
gotta
of
help
course,
us back.
anytime,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, we got
what we
more
gotta
people
do-
coming in February, but I think we're coming too. We'll just be the
Yeah.
overflow
Nah,
department.
yeah.
We'll be
We,
in the
we at
overflow.
least gotta run it back and do a recap after the
Of the
fashion
joint,
show.
yeah. I want to come cover the event
Because
of
we done
course.
talked a lot of talk.
Yeah.
Be clear.
Yeah. Smoking the city, come cover.
Yeah.
I want. What I gotta get a tuxedo. I need a +2.
Yes, you're coming.
what
We
I'm
love
saying?
that.
Oh, so
idea.
you bringing two?
I gotta bring a date and I gotta bring my cameraman because I'm a
okay.
dude. Because
Yes.
my vision is how I want to be covering events is like on some like TMZ red carpet shit. That's how I envision covering certain
So
events.
we got. So that's really.
Interviewing-
So you're gonna have to. You already know him. I know that he's your guest coming up this weekend. But shout out to JoJo with Conversations Elevated.
You heard.
That is the host of our red carpet. We
Oh,
would
shit.
love to have another personality in there. I'm sure
That's fire.
he wouldn't
Hell yeah.
mind. You know, you guys
Hell
got
yeah.
an interview coming. So
That'd be super dope.
the
Hell
more
yeah.
the merrier. You guys are already collaborating.
Yeah, I mean,
so
and we can
it's
spread that shit
aligned.
out because it's too. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be
It's the
that'd
soul
be super dope.
shifters. We are spreading everything. We are sharing.
Pause.
I love to hear it. 21 questions.
Okay.
No right or wrong answer at all whatsoever. It's just getting to know you guys a little bit. It's not what you think. Right?
Okay.
Some of these have. I'd have to.
I watch a lot of YouTube.
It's just some wild questions.
Not
right?
even. No. They're not as
just
wild as you think. Some of them
throw
are
in
gonna
some,
make you
like-
think a little bit, but it's not. Watch, you're gonna be like, that wasn't too bad.
Okay.
First question: what's your favorite food and dessert?
Okay.
My
ready.
favorite food is hinkali. Actually, you guys tried that yesterday.
yeah.
It's like a dumpling.
Okay.
It's my country food,
Okay.
obviously. And the dessert, it's, oh man, my kids call it a cracker cake.
Okay. Okay.
You don't know the taste of it,
Right.
but
Tell her you don't know what she knows.
you don't know what I know.
I've been around the world in a
But yeah, it's like a caramel taste with like a kind of cracker
Okay.
in it. Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay.
Maybe one day.
Republic
I'll let
of
you try.
Georgia.
Yeah.
What? I don't know how to ask this question without sounding
Where is
fucking
that?
crazy.
Okay, so Republic of Georgia, that is under Russia.
Okay, because your
Next to
accent,
the
I'm like, I
Black
wanted to
Sea.
ask, like, is it Russian or
We
is
are
it
not
Ukrainian?
Russians,
You-
and I would hate anybody call me a Russian.
I'm
I
not
will
calling-
fight you.
I didn't call her a Russian, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what the accent is.
But yeah, it's Eastern Europe, pretty
Okay.
much.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. That's
that's
all I
what
want.
it
I'm
is.
sorry, she's not Russian, guys. Don't ever
Not
fucking
the
call
Russia.
her that.
No.
Hey.
You, sir, favorite food and dessert?
Tomahawk steak, medium rare.
There you go. That's my.
I'm
that's where
tired
at
of
with
hearing
it.
people talk about Wagyu and all they eat is Wagyu. Wagyu is great, but let's be honest, it's so fatty.
It is.
You do
You
not
can't do that all the
You do
time.
not enjoy it after the 7th bite. Like we flexing for no reason.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it tomahawk and then for dessert a raspberry creme brulee.
My man. I like a good ribeye, and I'm good. I'm with you on the medium rare. You said medium rare.
Pink in the middle.
Okay, so I'm one above, so I like a medium well, right? Just to, you know what I'm saying?
I like
a
my
medium
shit burnt.
Nah, see, I used to be like that too, but that's not how you enjoy
That's
steak.
childish.
Yeah, you're gonna have to grow up on that one. I agree. You're gonna have to grow up. You're gonna have to bring it down a temp.
I don't like that one.
You know what I mean? You might. It's delicious, and it depends on your cut. So, depends on your cut of steak. So, I like that raspberry creme brulee. Haven't had a raspberry one.
Fire.
But that sounds. Fuck this guy. I like this guy right here, man.
We vibing. We on the
Yeah,
same
nah,
page.
for sure. I'm like, okay, ma'am, you.
I like this Cuban dish. It's like a thin steak with hella onions and rice.
Okay.
with black beans and plantain.
Okay.
avocado.
What's your nationality?
A little bit of Spanish, Russian, Indian.
Okay. Okay. And dessert.
It's kind of like a creme brulee, but it's passion fruit.
Okay. All right. Sir.
All the
Uh-oh. Come on. Tell the people. Hungry man.
All the food.
All the food?
All of it.
You can-
Everything. I'll eat anything.
Really?
Just
Not
about
anything.
anything.
Just one of the guys
Well,
who
I
can
mean,
eat and don't gain a pound?
Right.
Yeah,
You are
yeah.
kind.
No, I'm just starved.
How old
that's
are
all.
you?
I'm starved.
How old are you?
Oh, how old? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm 23.
No wonder. That shit'll catch up.
It's time to
Fatty.
7 more years.
What dessert? No favorite?
I'm really big on ice cream. I love ice cream a lot.
Okay.
Like especially like chocolate or like the Starbucks like frappuccinos, the vanilla ones or whatever like
Okay.
that. I don't know, for some reason I really like those.
Okay. All right. Hey, I like those too, my guy.
I got
Favorite
a
movie?
question.
Movies, recommendations.
Oh my God, I'm such a movie lover. That's hard to tell. There is no
Top three. Top three and
Any movie
recommendations.
that
Question.
Denzel's in is my favorite.
Say it again.
Any movie that Denzel's in is my favorite.
Denzel's that nigga, man.
I've been real.
Denzel's that nigga, man. He's a great
So
actor for
those
sure.
Would be
He's
top
one of the
3
good ones.
movies for me. But yeah, Wakanda is also one of my favorite. I don't know. There are so many movies, so many movies
Mm-hmm.
that I love. I'm a big movie watcher.
Mm.
Like
What's one of some of the movies you watch the most then? Gotta give us something.
Oh my God! Why is nothing coming up to my mind right now? Like I
Because
said,
they're on the hot
okay,
seat.
like
GG.
yeah, I don't like being in a hot seat. Let me tell you the story. I was at the Las Vegas Circus du Soleil show, Michael Jackson show, right?
Oh shit.
And before the show starts, you know those paparazzis go around
Yeah.
with the cameras, lots of video camera, lots of photography, and I'm a red hair, so they found me really quick.
Yeah. And you didn't
So
like that.
they came to me and they are asking, you know, like, oh, where you from? Like, do you like Circus du Soleil? Do you like Jackson? All those questions. I answered everything perfectly, but then the last one was like, in 10 seconds, name 5 favorite songs of Michael Jackson. Guess how many I named?
None.
None.
None. It's
I could go on.
I just
My
don't
list
like
is-
to be a spotlight like that. I don't know. My brain doesn't go
it's
for it.
being on the spot.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I don't remember.
Yeah,
But I get it. You have any recommendations?
The last one that I watched that I really liked was the one, the girl on the high tower. I can't remember the name of the movie.
Okay.
She's a climber and she goes up on the high tower, and she pretty much has no way to come down.
Oh shit, is that on Netflix?
Yes.
That's better than my guess. I was gonna guess Disney's Tangled.
No.
What?
I like scary movies a lot. Like horror movies are my favorite genre. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir.
Man, my catalog is deep only because I watch films not even necessarily for enjoyment, almost for work. Like I'm looking for angles, I'm looking just for inspiration, what other people did, how I can put my own twist on it.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose one, I would say Godfather 1.
Damn.
Godfather 1. But I'm real big on Italian mob movies, so The Irishman, Goodfellas, that's my
Okay.
cup of tea.
Okay. Any recommendations?
The Irishman is the new classic.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
It's newer, but if you want something that's just as classic and just as iconic as The Godfather, but that
What'd you
might be
say?
a little
What?
bit before your time, The Irishman on Netflix.
Yeah. Okay.
And they brought the OGs back too, so you'll see a lot of familiar faces.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm watching tonight.
Madame.
So I'm actually 5 years not watching TV or movies.
Oh shit.
I do a lot of reading.
Okay. Yeah.
But favorite movie, if I had to pick, would be Inside Out or War Room.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Any recommendations?
For what?
A movie for the viewers to watch.
No, but I do have a documentary that you could watch.
What's that?
And it's the Diaries of Kindness.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, before I get in trouble, Coach Prime season 3. That's my recommendation.
Oh shit. Okay. Coach
On
Prime.
Prime Video.
Oh shit.
Go watch that
Hey,
right
come
now.
on, man. That's crazy. You on there, ain't you?
You might see my face.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
about you,
so-
sir?
Oh, I would say like I'm also like really into horror movies and scary things or just things darker. I would say anything Tim Burton,
Oh shit.
anything that is just really like dark and kind of grungy and just like new. I love like Nightmare Before Christmas, movies like that. I love like Batman 1989 is like one of my favorites I grew up with.
My dad was in that as an extra.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
sick.
See, y'all deep in the streets with this shit.
Full circle.
And yeah, I love anything by him, but also too I gotta say like anything Johnny Depp. I love Johnny Depp. That's my
Johnny Depp's another good actor,
favorite,
too.
most inspired by him.
Okay. Money's not an option. What are we pulling up
I
in?
always go first. Go that side now.
Cause we're well, we could wrap back around. Money's not an option. What you pulling up in, and what would be your first responsible purchase, and then bitch, we got money now purchase.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we got wait, what was the first one?
Vehicle of choice.
I really love Camaros. I want to just like speed around in one of those all day. I
All
think.
day, he says.
All damn day. If I had that, like, I'd be doing that all day.
Okay. First purchase that would be your responsible purchase.
My responsible or irresponsible?
Responsible.
Responsible. I would say that one's a little hard. I don't know why, because it's a responsible purchase. Wait, okay.
See, he doesn't even want to be responsible.
Never
That's
mind. Wait,
crazy.
what? I would say Legos.
Legos?
I love Legos.
Oh, that's responsible? I guess so. Legos. I like Legos too, but
I mean, it's the best.
he said it's the best.
Why
What's
is it?
irresponsible? I want to know now. What is irresponsible purchase?
My irresponsible one.
Like, bitch, I got money.
Yes, like I got money. What are you gonna buy?
Too much money.
There's like several like places around the world that I kind of want to go to, but they're just like illegal. I think some islands or some shit. So like I want to like kind of explore and just travel the world.
Okay.
But
This guy.
I guess that's a little more responsible than irresponsible.
I don't know. Now.
Irresponsible, I would just.
That Lego answer kind of fucked my head up. So
I'm still stuck on that. That's all I hear.
that's pretty fucking cool that you
all
could
I
just
hear
say
right now.
Legos as a
Check out the Lego store.
responsible purchase. You know what I do want? Have you followed? I don't know who the guy is, but he makes like the world inside of like people's walls with Legos.
Oh yeah.
That-
Seeing him.
Now, when my shit is right, I need to find whoever the fuck that guy is, because I would
Yeah.
love to have spots in the crib where you could just open. It's a whole Lego
Like,
world.
yeah,
That
that's
should be
dope.
fire as fuck. That should be so fire.
That'd be so
That
cool.
is dope.
I'd say crap ton of weed right now.
A crap ton of weed?
Yeah.
Dude, are you sure?
smoke
Because you
more.
be high as hell. you high as hell right now. Are we sure?
That's what you want to do?
That's what he wants.
irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Hella weed? Nah, having weed is very responsible. Very responsible. I think you're irresponsible if you don't have weed, but that's just me. How about you?
Favorite car? Or
Yeah,
what
or yeah,
car
like
would I
what you
get?
pulling? Yeah, what you pulling up in? Most people think it has to be new, but it's like, nah. If you like an old school
Yeah, I
Chevy
love
Dunk
me
or some shit.
How'd you know? I do love that.
Yeah.
I like El Caminos.
Mm.
I want a Ninja for real. I like being on a motorcycle.
Really?
Yeah,
Those are dangerous.
I like that. Or I would hire a driver.
Do you know how to ride?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can ride.
Really? Oh, yes. I love that. And then responsible purchase. I really want to. This year, I'm getting into trading, so I feel like that's responsible. 'Cause
Yeah, better
I've
get
had
into
a lot of. I kind of have the knowing that money is about to be. I'm like a year without kind of touching money. I don't have sources of income. That would be a whole nother podcast to kind of explain how I get by day to
Damn.
day. I live very abundantly, but I've completely like disattached emotionally from the dollar bill. I'm getting prepared for I don't know, just a better understanding of life. So I do want to educate myself and really start investing in trading.
You might want to bring that mic a little closer to you, love.
Invest in
Oh,
trading.
there we are. There she
I want
is.
to invest in trading.
There she is. I'm not mad at you, but that definitely got to my brain. Like, what? What?
We are the currency. So when you're productive and you showcase your skill set and you're intentional and you say what it is, you really like just life starts, things fall into place and you don't have to, it took a minute, but I'm a widow. I lost the ability to have kids. I don't have babies. So mentally I'm very honed in to like a quality of life. And I've just watched money like hinder relationships, break up marriages. People lose sight of characteristics behind the dollar bill, and I just refuse to allow that to consume me because I'm very aware of myself, and I am very deep and
You sound like
have edges and stuff, and I just don't want to be trapped in my own, my own self, like not thriving to being a better version of myself. I'm all I got.
Yeah.
So.
Damn. I ain't never heard no shit like that. My man.
Double M. We going Maybach.
Okay. He said,
we
fuck
going
all that
Maybach
other
truck.
shit. We pulling up in that big boy shit.
Like if we gonna
I ain't
do
mad at
it,
it.
like, let's really do it. But like
Yeah.
to be honest with you, there's so much that can be done in the back seat of a car. That
I mean,
Whoa.
that like I just
Pipe Dreams
I
is in
would-
the building.
I was my mind wasn't even going there,
Oh,
but if that's
my
where
bad.
y'all going, I'm in the back seat. I didn't say who I
Business.
was in the back seat with. I'm working.
He's doing business
like,
meetings.
what were you talking?
I'm on the phone. I'm editing. We got the driver, but we do the Maybach truck so that when we don't need the driver, we still cool with pushing.
Like that.
He's thinking. So that's the whip. What's the responsible and irresponsible purchase?
The responsible purchase is I'm all about maximizing time and efficiency. So we're definitely gonna do a chef. That way we don't have to worry about nutrition, portion control. It's already taken care of. All I gotta do is wake up and live.
That's fire.
Irresponsible. What's them parties Diddy was throwing?
That's crazy. That's,
No,
He said, I'm bringing all the baby oil.
I'm playing.
Pipe Dreams. This guy.
he said
You
it.
can't
He
tell me
said
you
it,
haven't
guys.
been thinking
Not
about
me.
certain
I'm playing.
things, bro. I'm not
playing.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Irresponsible. Man. I don't know if I have an age appropriate answer.
See, that's why I was stuck. That's where I was stuck.
You guys are free to say whatever. I don't know what YouTube will allow, but I'll allow it.
Man, I'm probably just gonna pull up in the Maybach with like whatever girl I told her not to worry about.
This nigga, whatever girl I told her not to worry about. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's a crazy answer.
It really fucking is.
GG.
So right now, at this moment, I am pulling up with a Cybertruck.
Ooh.
That is my vibe.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's got to be black on black, though. I don't want to know that,
Shiny
that.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. It's got to be black on black. Definitely pulling up with that truck. My responsible purchase probably would be my house. Yeah. And my irresponsible purchase would be, you know how they have cruises around? So there is a plane that does cruise around the world.
What?
Yeah, well,
It's about
there
to
is
be.
an aircraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes you literally in a different countries, and you stay a couple days in a country, and then you get back on the plane and go to the next country. So you do around the world with that. So
Damn.
that would be my irresponsible purchase.
Damn.
That it's a lot. It's like 2.5 million per ticket.
What?
Yeah.
How long? I bet, how long does it
Yeah,
take
that's
to do
the
that?
one I would probably purchase.
Yeah,
It is
that seems kind
That's
of.
gonna be
Who pays
game-changing.
2.5 million for a cruise or whatever?
A bad bitch.
I guess the price is what seems irresponsible, but I guess the the trip itself
The
is
value.
Small price to pay for happiness.
yeah.
Yeah,
fuck
I
yeah.
feel like I would not do that.
That's
yeah.
crazy. I ain't never heard no shit
Even
like
though
that
I've
either.
been in so many different countries,
Right.
and yeah,
There's
30
still so more to see. There's so much land that And I don't even want to talk
Yes.
about that shit, but
Yeah.
yeah, there's so much with unseen,
If you're gonna
uncharted
be that
territory.
irresponsible, like you could get 2 tickets and then we can go together.
Right.
Why
Take
you being
me.
irresponsible?
We taking the
Did you
gang, you
take
feel
me?
me? Let me just
You
rent
can
the
rock-
whole
I mean, I don't know if you
plane.
want to be with
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to pay with shit, all expenses inclusive. Is that the word they say?
It better be
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, it is. So the hotels are included. You get your own concierge with you. They
Damn.
carry your freaking luggage around. Yes, it's insane. It's crazy.
Holy
Look it up.
shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So I guess everybody's done something different here. So when's the first time you guys ever done your perspective? Like whatever it is you guys are doing now. So I guess this not your first nonprofit or your first like?
I became a nonprofit by accident.
Okay.
I don't even want to, honestly, part of my intention with working with Nino is to just continue to stay on that path of doing my events on my own.
Okay.
But my events grew real quickly. And I am doing everything for free. Like, we're not touching money. All of this is happening by vision and people just stepping up to the plate and playing certain roles. But like she had said, imagine what you can do when money is involved. And just because I have a perspective for myself doesn't mean I don't live in reality.
Right. So when's the first event you've thrown?
The first event, when did I throw it?
Mhm.
Like 9 years ago.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just a question. I mean, you guys all do different things per se, so it would be, your first. You do
My
so many
first
different-
event was when I was probably 7 years old.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay. See.
I put up the curtains in my backyard, and I invited all my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I put all the neighborhood kids together, and we literally did a show. Like a talent show.
That's
Some sang, some dance, some little theater. All of it was involved. But yeah, that was my first show.
That's-
I sold the tickets, by the way.
So we're gonna get your money.
But my real show that I did all by myself, I would say, like even nobody else involved. That was New York fashion show that I did last year, and it was damn successful. I'm very proud of it.
No, that's what's up. That's super dope, sir. Hype. Your first, I would say, what video? You shoot music videos too, and the whole nine. So, yeah. When's the first time you, I guess, would say it was your first like, this is where I'm proving myself type of?
For sure, SneakerCon. Yeah, so I started out going to sneaker cons as a vendor,
Okay.
reselling sneakers.
Oh shit.
And I'll never forget, it was SneakerCon Chicago. We sold out early, and I went outside and I just had like an emotional moment. Like I had never had that kind of success on that level, and I was like, we had like a few hours left in the show, so I had time to spare, and like my whole thing was I want to walk in this building now that I don't have anything left to prove.
Yeah.
Just as a consumer, and see what's missing. How can I fill a void in the marketplace? And then it hit me almost instantly. Like, sports has ESPN, music has MTV, VH1, BET.
Right.
But the hype beast community doesn't have any media. And so that's kind of where Hype Dreams
Is true.
was born.
Which is very true. Oh, just one second. It's gonna come after we're done and do some yellow. So he's from Florico out here, dispensary out here. So shout out to
Hey.
Florico, man, and my main man. Now you could go have a seat over there, my guy. You can just, So I know you were finishing. Are you pretty sure you weren't done with your statement, sir?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah, we're rocking.
Okay.
We'll keep it simple.
No, for sure. Next.
All right. What was the question?
So you are a model. Is that the only thing you're?
No, I'm also an actor. I've done a new series. Actually, shout out to the Promise series on Hulu. Going to be streaming this month, or I think towards the end. So yeah, that's going to be really fun. I'm playing the prophet Joel in that, and he's just like a troublemaker. He just goes around and takes shit from people, just acts all crazy, and yeah, he's really nuts in it. So it's really fun though. It's like a biblical comedy, but like I said, out there on Hulu. Pilot episodes on YouTube right now, so definitely a must watch.
That's fire.
Super dope. I didn't know
Hell
that.
yeah, man. That's super dope. So what's your first shit? You're modeling, you're acting. So I guess what would be your first role that you ever landed?
It was, and it's weird. So one of the first things, it was like this commercial with it was like a spec commercial for Bose, and what they did, like they basically had me play this like high school bully.
Okay.
And there was this dude taking a shit, and all I'm doing is pounding on the door.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like that. It's a funny role, but it honestly started kicking me off into like what I'm doing now.
Really?
Like being into TV and stuff now. But my real inspiration came from honestly growing up watching Johnny Depp. I think watching all of his movies just kind of really blossomed me into like who I am now with all those different personalities, all those personas. And kind of that's what a little bit of being an actor is too sometimes for me, because I'm a method actor. So I like to just, you know, turn on a whole new personality when I have that chance given.
Okay. Hell yeah. I like that. Day or night?
Night all the time. I'm nocturnal, so
Okay.
I literally don't go to bed until like 4 in the morning every night at least, and then I get up around like 9 or 10 the next day. So like,
Okay. Okay. Nothing wrong with that, man.
but no, that's what like I'm not sleeping because I'm like working so hard to just pursue my dreams, just go after stuff. Sometimes it takes the sleepless nights
Yeah.
to have the long restful mornings that you can honestly just lay in bed and do nothing because you worked all night long, just like getting those opportunities for yourself. And that's like what I've been doing.
Fuck yeah. I love that answer.
I don't really know how to answer. I go to bed at like 8, wake up at 4 in the morning. My favorite time of day is like between 4 and 7. I like when the sun is rising. So, morning person.
Yeah. Okay. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. You can interpret these questions however you want.
It was also, no, sorry, but it was another thing too.
He likes that question.
So it was, The Weeknd said this quote that I really love. It's an artist's best nighttime is the time that the artist's mind comes alive, or something like that. But
Yeah.
it was, I forget exactly what it was, but it just like really spoke to me, because nighttime, all of a sudden, I know I'm not the only one. There's a lot of creatives that just all of a sudden feel like this energy burst as soon as it turns 9, gets into those later hours, and it's like your mind, with the quietness of the rest of the world, your mind can just kind of start envisioning and thinking new stuff without all this distracting noise.
Yeah, I'm a day guy, so I don't know. I record and do. I like to do all the shit in the day. We tired as fuck at night, bro. Especially if it ain't the shit going on after 9:30. Guess where I'm at? I'm in that bed, sucker. I'm trying to lay down. I'm trying to get right for the next day. So I'll wake up at 5. You know what I'm saying? Get my day going, because I feel like I want to get the most out of the day. But that's just me though. But I get what you're saying, because I have heard that, and a lot of my guys, artists, friends, and shit, they've hit me 12 o'clock. We in the studio. Well, yeah, motherfucker, I'm not.
I'm asleep.
I'm in this bed, nigga. So you know what I mean? It's like, I definitely feel that though. But fuck, dude. I dread being out at late night. I dread that shit for real sometimes, because I don't want it at all. Day or night, sir?
I'm rocking with both, man.
Yeah?
I mean, every day is just a blessing to be alive. So like, I'm taking the whole 24 hours.
I feel you on that.
I'm definitely much more productive in the morning, but I'm definitely rocking with Josiah's answer. There's just something about that calm and that still and that peace where it feels like the rest of the world is asleep. I feel
Summer
like-
nights?
Yeah, like the creativity comes alive for sure.
You might catch me out a little later than usual. But now in this shit, cold wintertime, nah, bro.
And there's different inspirations that you get in the day versus night.
Not for sure. I've had those, especially being out at night. Like the times I have been out, like I definitely can agree with that. I'm just on a normal basis. Fuck that, bro. I'd be tired, and I can't function. It's just like nigga, once I'm doing this shit, yeah, man, it's out of there. We're not even waking up.
For me, it's definitely a late night and early morning. Both.
Okay.
I don't function in a midday or midnight. Like, that's when I sleep. Either midday or like right in the middle of the night.
Okay. Favorite restaurant? Favorite restaurant? I know you don't have headphones on, so you couldn't hear me whisper.
Oh. I go first. Favorite restaurant. Ooh.
Doesn't have to be here. It can be. So, just so you know.
Yeah, I don't know. Favorite restaurant, like a chain, or it doesn't matter.
No, hell no.
I don't know. Anything fancy I like.
Really?
How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
How about it? She said.
I like fancy restaurants.
Okay.
I don't like
Amen.
chain restaurants. I like somewhere where I can get dressed up and
Where
go
the
eat some,
initials are on the
like,
silverware.
really good. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I appreciate all of that.
Okay. No, I
Yeah.
definitely.
The bougie lifestyle. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a tough one. Just off the top of my head, I'm gonna keep it Colorado.
Okay.
We're gonna say quality Italian.
I like a good Italian food. That's in Denver, of course. You guys are all up in Denver, so I don't frequent as much as I'd like.
But I mean, shout out to Whataburger too. Whataburger took care of us. Like, shout out to the Springs.
See, y'all stopped at Whataburger. Right. Shout out to
Yeah, I
Whataburger.
made sure they were.
Shout out to Whataburger. Yeah. And what was that Italian spot?
Oh,
You know why he said that, right? All the way there, I was saying Whataburger was my favorite restaurant.
Yeah. Oh no. See.
My favorite fast food.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
about that?
Now that's cool.
Yeah.
We can run with that. We can run with it. And what was the Italian spot you said?
quality Italian.
Quality Italian.
Go there. Everybody go there.
Okay.
And tell them Hype sent you.
It's in Denver.
Yeah.
Okay. Quality. I'm gonna run this back and watch because I like to go eat places. So
It's a nice little mob boss feel.
fire.
They got the tricolor ice cube and the margarita.
Somebody got whacked in the back and
The
shit.
Italian flag is fly.
Next time I'm going, I'm
It's
texting
fly.
you.
There's two double doors back there. Them
Oh,
niggas is back there.
and they have the best bread and butter I've ever had in my life from any restaurant.
Like when they bring it to you at the beginning.
Well, you have to pay for it. Like, it's that kind of restaurant.
I don't
Bread and
care.
butter is
Yeah,
not free.
it's not. Nah, this shit good, but it ain't free, bro.
But
yeah.
some free game though. Whether it's your first time or not, you just tell them it's your first time and you get the bread and butter for free.
There you go. First time.
Have
every
you been here
time.
before, bitch? Not until
That's
you
where wigs
recognize
come
me.
in
No,
handy.
if you don't recognize me, this is my first time here, for sure. Who are we on? Wait,
Me.
yes, ma'am.
I like Sonia's in Colombia.
And Colombia.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
in
Okay.
Medellin.
Fire.
It's this woman's house, and the kids be in the kitchen with her, and it was like the best food ever. But just the whole experience. That's something I don't really like to eat out for real. I'd rather have home cooked, and I
Oh,
just
yeah.
really appreciated being like at a restaurant and not having to be the one in the kitchen, but still feeling that like homeliness.
We're trying to give you good answers, but like, truth be told, all of our favorite restaurant is Bird Call because
Hey.
they are the sponsors of Soul Shifters.
Oh shit. That's
I'm
fire.
sorry.
Bird
February
call.
22nd.
It was
Bird
5
call.
o'clock.
So you want to pull up this Friday at any location, all locations in Colorado. Use promo code KOSM124. Save you 5%. Get you some good grub. They got gluten-free option, vegan option, pup cups, happy hour, oversized margaritas. So yeah,
Shout
pull
out to
up Bird Call on Friday.
Them nuggets be busting.
Support the game.
Shout out to Boydie Call.
Support the
What
game.
you got?
So my favorite is actually Hell's Kitchen in Vegas. It is the
Ooh, yeah,
best.
that's
Every
so good.
single thing you order is just gonna be on a whole other level. Of
Gordon
like,
Ramsay.
Yeah, it's insane. And then like you just turn around and you see actually where it is on the show and where all that's going on and stuff. But No, I went there and I had the best food ever. I think I was there like all night long, honestly.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I heard when you go to Hell's Kitchen, it's like you don't
Yeah.
want to leave. It kind of captivates you.
It's amazing, and everything they bring out too is like a work of art. It's just gorgeous.
Holy shit. You guys, man, y'all motherfuckers be doing shit and having shit to say. And
And some bougie stuff.
I love it, man. I love it.
I love you.
Favorite drink? Alcoholic and non?
Alcoholic, yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite? Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Sure.
old enough for it.
Sure. Well, what's your...
Non-alcoholic would be water, okay? But yeah, I'm a margarita girl.
Okay, margarita. And non-alcoholic water? You
Water.
said? Okay. Yeah, water's one of
Non-alcoholic water for sure. Mountain Valley water to be specific.
in the
It's
green
gotta-
bottle?
It's gotta be Mountain Valley.
Okay, my man.
Alcoholic. Right now, I'm not even much of a drinker, so I'm really trying to, and I'm on my health tip.
Okay.
So I'm not really doing too many of the mixed drinks. So I'm doing like Blanco shots.
Tequila, yeah, I
And
don't
then
do
we
shots.
might do
but-
like, some pineapple on the back end.
Yeah, I'm just sip tequila straight. We ain't doing no shots. I'll sip a shot like a little. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm gonna sip that for an hour. Yeah, good stuff.
Definitely don't like drinking. So no drink.
None.
None, no. But when it comes to, I like water. I'm an ice eater, for real. Give me a cup of Sonic Ice. And
Damn, everybody loves that stuff.
Oh god.
You know they
Yeah.
sell that shit by the bag.
yes, they do.
What?
$2.29
Yeah. See,
a bag. Yeah.
They sell that shit by the bag, son.
I like El Dorado water and water from the Cabrini Shrine here in Colorado by Golden. Healing properties in that water. You should go get you some.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yeah. Just any of it? This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. Get him.
I would
Alcohol.
say.
Oh my gosh.
I would say like I like margaritas a lot, so I mean might try like some of that.
You like margaritas?
Yeah.
We gotta go to Quality Italian.
But I
They've
also
got-
do love
Tequila.
I love like tequila, vodka. I like all that.
You'll figure it out when you get older.
That's
You
my
say that
decision
shit
over
now.
there. That's that.
You
I
say
don't need
that
to think
shit
about
now.
that. That's my decision there. I just.
I will only drink tequila. Don't give me shit else. Ugh. Favorite team? See, this is the part where you can interpret that however you want. You guys could be your favorite team. Doesn't
Yeah.
You took my answer, bro. You took my answer.
You see?
You go
Yeah.
first.
The soul shifter.
Hey,
man.
man.
Gang,
You
gang.
talk about
Extra bombs.
you talking about the best in the city. Like you might like Iron Man, you might like the Hulk,
Yeah.
you might like Black Panther.
Yeah.
But it's nothing like the Avengers movies. Like when everybody comes together for a common goal and everybody is equally powerful and influential and talented. I mean,
The
come on,
Avenger
it's,
movies were good.
it's nothing better than the collective.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also, you gonna get me in trouble. Shout out to the Buffs. Go Buffs. The
Go
Buffs and the
Buffs.
Buffs is the best.
How about you?
Buffs.
Buffs, that's your favorite team?
Buffs.
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 Don't buff.
Just go.
Favorite team? You
Oh
guys?
me?
Yeah.
I would say I've always been a Lakers fan. I've always really loved the Lakers.
Okay.
So I
Alright.
kind of grew up watching a lot of them. So
Okay.
all those games. No. Boo to you.
I was going to say the LA in me would say Lakers, Raiders, even
shit.
49ers. I just like anything Cali.
And this
Yeah.
is coming from Colorado's biggest
I
community
know.
Right.
activist.
See, it's crazy.
But I'm not.
It's everything
I'm
Colorado
a
for me.
worldly activist. I'm the same version of myself, whatever city. I'm just more consistent in Colorado because there's so many other community leaders. Like,
Yeah.
Now the couch,
People that
now the
inspire
couch
me.
is divided now.
Yeah,
It's
see.
like we rocking with Colorado. Like,
That's
oh,
crazy.
No, but the answer. I'm not into sports. The answer is definitely squad, like
Yeah.
Soul Shifters, the gang. I wake up every day excited. There's a lot of petty shit that happens, but we're supported, uplifted, and we're focused on the mission for real. So,
That's super dope.
and it's not about any of us individually. It's about the collective.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Most
the good
definitely.
part.
Ass or titties? Ass or titties?
Oh.
I like both.
I don't like neither.
She said she like
I
that.
mean,
Okay,
something
so
different.
beef or cake? You like the beef or you like the cake?
The beef.
That's
crazy.
For ladies
Beef?
first.
She likes beef. You like the beef or the cake, Gigi?
No, I like cake. Yeah.
You like the cake. All right. All right. My man, ass and titties, man.
Ass.
Yeah.
That's like no brainer.
I know, man. I've been in the titties lately, but ass. It's like fuck all that. I need some ass. It ain't even got to be that big, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, ladies with the A cups, it's cool.
It's
with
okay.
Us. It's cool with
It's
us.
okay.
It's cool with us. But you do gotta get in the gym. You do gotta get no squats.
Yeah, please. Can't be rubbing on Earl and shit. And, you know, can't be. You know,
or you can just eat
the right
whatever works.
Stuff. Yeah. There's ways. There's ways to poke it out.
Just poke that shit.
Just
dude.
poke that shit out, baby.
Definitely, I like ass,
Like butts.
but I don't like big titties. I'm not a big titty girl. I like Rihanna, B, C, perky, like
Nice handful of
pretty
breasts.
titties.
Yeah.
If they pretty, I like them.
Okay.
But outside of that, I like ass. I like hips for real. Like I
A
like
nice shape, a
yeah.
nice little something you can move to, you can hold on.
volleyball
to.
players. All you volleyball
Yo,
players.
please
yes,
don't
we
start
like-
with that show.
We like
my
volleyball
God.
players
Yo,
around
during
here.
the Olympics, I was locked in for real. Like,
Yes. Yeah,
I like
that's the type of ass
I think I
like.
like volleyball way more than I thought I did.
Yes, agree. That's
Yes,
the
indeed.
sport I like. So that last question, team volleyball.
Softball too. Softball got a lot of nice ass
Yeah.
in it, which is like, why volleyball and softball? But hey, shouts out to you guys. Shouts out to all the ladies that play volleyball, and softball. How about you, my man?
Ass. That ass though.
You look like an ass, man. I ain't
That
gonna
ass,
lie.
though.
You look like
What
you
do
like
you
a
mean?
big butt. You look like you like a nice ass. You want to slap it real good. I know I do. So I'm with you. I'm just saying, you look like an ass, man.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Man, I like ass too, brother.
Let me ask you a question.
What's that?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
So, Josiah and I just met yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You see what the dynamic is like.
That's crazy, yeah.
Now, if I was to take him to Quality Italian and we run the 2-man, what do you think the night looks like?
This shit's crazy. And you got the camera.
Knowing that
And
he's
this-
an ass man.
I definitely got the camera.
So this is, and people love to be on camera. So it's just depending on who you're dealing with. But that
I mean,
two-man
you know they
looks-
got ass.
Sir,
If Josiah got anything to do with it, they got ass.
they got ass. And Josiah looks like he can pull like two himself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
he's
saying?
normally
I know
with the ladies at the
Hype is a
fashion
smooth
shows.
talker,
He's
so I know
definitely-
hype is just gonna charm the panties off anyway. So this is gonna be, it's gonna be a good night for the
I'm
both
just
of y'all.
gonna eat, man.
Yeah, you gonna eat all right. You gonna eat twice. I understand. You can come back for seconds. I feel that. I feel like it's gonna be a good 2-man,
Yeah.
successful 2-man. If not,
That would, yeah, most successful.
you guys are gonna be doubling back for round 2. You know what I'm saying? If something
Go get
happens to where it's
seconds.
Right.
yeah.
Hey, we don't give up.
No, hell no. We run it back. We're gonna run the same play. We're gonna run the same play
Kobe
tomorrow.
and Shaq.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Favorite artist. Favorite creator. I haven't asked that one. It's different.
Wait. Favorite artist or creator?
Creator. Yeah, or yeah.
Favorite creator goes to the best creator ever. My mom. She created the best product
Come
of
on,
all
man.
time.
Come on, man.
She made a hype dreams. Y'all having boys and girls. My mom had a hype.
That's crazy.
Who else you know?
I don't.
Me neither.
I would say, honestly, creator. Yeah, I would say God.
Yeah.
I would say God.
Okay.
Cheers.
See how that works?
I would say my favorite creator is any person who creates their own dreams. That's what I would say.
I love it.
So I'm your favorite.
Yes.
There you go. There it is.
Me too.
There it
You
is.
trying to steal my friend hype? I see you. I'm on to you. These 20. This is the last day, so I hope you enjoy this. We need a break. Intermission. Next meeting, hype is not invited. No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
And what was you was probably gonna say God, Lord.
What, you
Lord
think you
and
got me
Savior.
figured out?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's what
you
he's
just
saying.
seemed that's what you was gonna lean on. For a favorite creator or artist? Yeah.
Or artist.
Definitely God, which
know.
means me, you,
Yeah.
you know. Artists, God, there's so many that I like right now. I when it comes, I listen to local music, and then I listen to a lot of worship. I listen to a lot of worship music,
Okay.
but I'm kind of in an unprogramming phase. But I really like Connie the Great, Joelle June, She Who Won't Be Named,
Okay.
Sushi 2 Roll.
Okay.
All the artists that are performing at Soul Shifters on February 22nd,
Let's go.
2025. Shine the Goddess.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it Colorado too. Shout out T Danger. We just shot the T Danger music video. T Danger's pulling up the Soul Shifters
Okay.
on February 22nd.
You heard?
It's so
Joel
many.
June.
Scott Lucas. If I don't shout out anybody else on this podcast, I have to shout out Sky Lucas. Sky Lucas is the artist that we did the Buffs theme song with. We coming, so y'all go stream
Oh,
that
shit.
on all platforms. He's from my hometown. Like the whole thought process behind the song was, even though I'm in Colorado now,
Yeah.
like I need all the homies back home that's creatives to be a part of this. Like I really want to emulate Coach Prime's thought process of recruiting dogs to Colorado from Florida.
Yeah.
So I got all the everybody that's a part of the song. It's a Buffs theme song.
Yeah, but they from
every
Florida.
single person is from my hometown in Florida, from the producer to the artist to the video being shot to the editor. Every single person was from Florida.
That's crazy. That's fire though. Damn.
So, yeah, shout out Scott Lucas. And speaking of recommendations, Travis Williams, the album, his brother died.
Oh,
And so he
rest in
named the
peace.
album after his brother. Yeah, R.I.P. to Travis. An incredible body of work to me. And I mean, Kendrick dropped GNX.
Yeah.
And to me, Travis Williams' album of the year
Yeah.
for last year.
That's saying a lot right there. How you feel, my brother?
I'm feeling just peachy.
Yeah, peachy. Peachy.
No, I would say though, like my favorite artist of all time would be Prince. It would honestly be Prince, because like the amount of talent that dude had and how he could he was like acting as well. He was doing so many other things other than just music, but in music itself, he could do like
Yeah, you could play the instruments
all of
and
his
stuff,
all
too.
of his own stuff. His whole set, it would be all him.
Yeah.
And I really admire that. I really admire that about him, that he was just like a one-man army in that sort of sense. And I try and I really want to kind of do a lot of the same things that he did.
Right. You
And
like
if we're
22.
talking about artists outside of music, I
Yeah.
gotta shout out. We gotta keep it Colorado. I gotta shout out Tino and 111 from Modem.
Okay.
I feel like Modem is like the hottest in the city in terms of streetwear. They're really putting on for Colorado. I feel like their audience might even be bigger outside of Colorado than in Colorado. So I think that's crazy.
It's normally how that shit works,
Yeah,
though.
we got to do a lot better job of taking care of the people that represent us.
People don't like to see
So,
you win, man.
Yeah, shout out to Modem.
Shout out. Where are we at right now? Did everybody answer that question?
Yes.
Holy moly, man.
I know.
Nah, I know. It's a lot, and we got 4 people answering everything.
While you looking up questions, also shout out Deion Sanders Jr. He's probably my favorite rapper in the game right
real?
now. Just because
He raps?
when you around, you see, that's a problem.
See?
This is what I'm talking
I
about
did
with
not know
Colorado.
that. I'm sorry, Deion
We-
Sanders Jr.
Bucky, she apologized.
Didn't even know.
But when we're talking about like the best catalog, the best discography in Colorado, the man came to Colorado and really embraced the culture. So like when you hear the music, like it's incredible, and like I can attest that everything he's rapping about is
Yeah.
his real life, like it's real. So
Yeah.
shout out to Bucky, man, well off.
Fire. If you had one wish, what would it be?
One wish. Oh, I know. If I had a wish, any wish, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a jumper. You know what that is, right?
Like from the movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is me.
Fire. Fire.
That's the only superpower wish that I want.
It's not a bad one. be
Yep.
everywhere.
That's what I want to do.
I'm definitely gonna get shadow banned for this. But I want to abolish the Republican and the Democratic parties.
Damn.
I think we keep arguing about what side people are on, when I think we should just focus on whoever is the best candidate with the best plan that takes into account everybody in culture.
It's really better
I don't
for the
think that we
majority.
need a specific system or a specific person.
Yeah,
I just think we need a better infrastructure.
very true.
That's my wish.
That's his wish.
That's my wish.
That's heavy.
For the people that really run the world to run the world. Us, the people.
Yeah, who should run it anyway. I like that answer.
No.
What's your wish?
The same expert goal, just to really end human suffering. I don't mean take away darkness or bad days, because you can't appreciate the good without it, but like the depth of human suffering, eliminate that shit.
Huh.
Let's stop making money off of suffering. It's really, it's unnecessary.
How about you, sir?
My wish is to hit that joint again.
Yeah. Damn. This guy is surprised every time.
Let's
every
see if
answer,
this is where dreams come true.
Every answer is a fucking like. what?
that's the one wish.
Can I hit that weed again?
But I mean, no, I do relate a lot to what you said. Like it was like world peace and people that should be running this right now. Like we need better leaders in our whole entire country, let alone and the whole world really. Like
Oh yeah.
we just
This shit is not designed for us to win at all.
no,
That's for sure.
No, and that's another thing I love about like this industry and what we're doing. We're rising up to be that influence, to be that new power. So, eventually, like one day it'll be more like people are just drawn to that art and creativity that they have in themselves, and they're not so confined in the walls of our government and our system.
And just to be clear, so I don't get shadow banned, what I mean by my answer is really just about, instead of us being focused on individuals, personalities, people's past, that we really get past all that and focus on unity.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
That's
just
what's needed anyway.
embracing everybody.
Most definitely. Because that's what it's about. It's about everyone coming together and actually for the common goal, man.
This is some strong ass
Soul
weed. Shout out to the
shifters.
weed, man.
Indeed.
I'm sure you guys witnessed it, that are those that are tuned in, because our energy went from to ooh.
Yeah, that's the good stuff
We're
right
chilling.
For me, it's the opposite.
If you could tell your younger, well, you're pretty fucking young, but yeah. If you could tell your younger self one thing and ask your future self another, what would that be?
I've told this to my future self, but to my younger self, I would say always treat people the way you want to be treated. Everybody. It don't matter who they are.
Yeah.
I've told this in my future self about 10 years ago. But yeah, I would say that even younger me.
Yeah.
Because I think I've had a really hard lesson with that one. And
At least you're able to admit that.
yeah,
So
I don't think I should hit that.
she doesn't think she should. No, go ahead. Y'all keep that over there.
And what was the second one? For
If
the
you could
future.
ask your future self one thing.
Ask, what happens after 4 years? I want to know what happens in 2029.
Shit.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Scary shit. Mr. Hype.
I would just tell my younger self to love everybody, but don't care what anybody thinks.
Yeah.
I would ask my older self for all the parlays in the future.
I'll let your boy.
Let's run it up.
Right. Because we going to get that money.
I agree with Hype. I was going to say, younger self, get over it. It's not that serious. And what would I ask my future self is why.
Why?
What's your why and what you're doing right now? Just stay focused on morals is big for me.
Okay.
So
I like that.
why are you doing what you're doing?
Senor Pothead, there's a red ashtray under there too. Well, no,
where is it
it's
at?
probably under the
I think right there.
Oh, is it?
the red one.
So I would tell my younger
Right there,
self
the
to
red.
just keep going.
Yeah, it's the only red thing.
Oh, there we go. The flower pot thing.
The only
okay.
red item down there.
So, honestly, I would tell my younger self to just keep going. I was really depressed as a kid, so like I had a lot of depression, I had a lot of like things that weren't supposed to happen to really anybody, and my parents kind of split up, and I would just really tell myself to keep going, because one day it's really going to surprise you where you're at and how far you've come. That no matter how many people are going to hate you and how many people are going to say all these things or abuse you, that you still got yourself, and yourself carried you this far. And another thing too, I believe that like all of our creativity is in our inner child. All that love for the art and the passion, it's in our inner child, and trying to just really express itself to the world. And so I vibe with that.
I love that answer, kid. I love that answer, man. What's one thing you wish you would have known before you began your careers in your perspective lanes?
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid. Literally, like, because I know for me personally, everything that I touch, the first is fear of the failure, right? And as soon as I pass that, I think about it and be like, okay, what the worst can happen, right?
Right.
As soon as I pass that, I think my whole creativity just out there.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much easier. Like, it's so much easier to move with that vibe.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
not be afraid what the failure looks like.
Don't worry about it.
Because even the failures are necessary sometimes.
No, for sure.
So, because, you pick up yourself and you learn so much from your failure. You might not learn as much from the
Win, success.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah, failure teaches you a lot.
Oh yeah. You gotta fail.
What's the question again?
I was literally thinking.
What?
What?
What's one thing you wish you would have known before you began your career, your journey in this?
Man, just don't get caught up in what anybody else is doing. Most of what you're gonna see is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
It may not be real.
Yeah.
So you really can't put into you can't put any stock into what anybody that you see is doing. If it inspires you, let it inspire you
in a good way, yeah.
But don't let the actual person become somebody that you try to model yourself after, because you may meet that person and that person may not be anything like the image that they portray.
Yeah.
So like, don't buy into people, just buy into the inspiration.
Buy into the product for sure. Most definitely. Like that answer.
Same. I agree. It's not complicated. Get out your head. Truth is not told. It's by experience. You have to like you have to like go see for yourself. Like,
Right.
it's not as complicated as we think. We question the wrong things, and we're not questioning the things that we should be questioning. So you just gotta get out there and you just gotta do it.
Right. So what would you say would be your one thing you wish you would have known before you began your
That to
Yeah.
eliminate the thought that it's anything but that, because that's really like that's the part that makes it draining, because the failures, right, I don't even see it as that. That's a part of the process. That's an obvious. But there are parts that will completely knock you off and just have you walk away from something that could have been great. So something I would tell myself, or what was the question?
The one thing you wish you would have known before you started.
Okay, yeah, the one thing I wish I would have knew is it It's a lot of fraud ass shit out there. Get out your head. Go find out for yourself.
Yeah.
Greatness will not make life fair.
Right.
There-
Stop
there's-
being scary.
There's I can assure you there are basketball players across the country, and some of them are better than the ones that are in the NBA.
Yeah.
Just because you are the greatest does not mean
You're the greatest.
You will get that opportunity. And if you're not the greatest, it doesn't mean that you won't get an opportunity.
Yeah.
So you just got to be ready. The one thing about opportunities is they're infinite.
Yeah.
If I'm not ready for my opportunity, it's gonna pass on to the next person. Somebody's gonna get the opportunity. So it's really just about being ready.
That's the best thing you can get is an opportunity.
That's it.
Yep. That's all it is.
Yeah. How about
And we got an opportunity on February 22nd,
You are
5 o'clock at the McNichols building.
McNichols.
Expose your brand,
there.
get awareness, have great networking opportunities, have a chance to show your skill set, reveal your talent.
Soul shifters.
Social media engagement is crazy, and we have sponsorships packages available as well. So if you want to be a part of the show in a big way, if you have a company, if you have a brand, and like you really want maximum exposure, I mean, kick it off. You should be talking to your CPA or your tax accountant quarterly. And the quarter off right when you talk to your CPA with I went to Soul Shifters and this is what we have. It's gonna help the trajectory for your year. Because now after you have all this work that you've done for this gala, it's gonna propel you to a place that you wouldn't believe. So when you see us, doing what we're gonna be doing post this event,
Yeah.
don't be mad and say we didn't tell you to pull up. We want you to come.
Yeah.
We encourage everybody to come.
Yeah. Everybody.
This is for the city.
And
This is for the culture.
that's super dope, man. This shit is Hey man, you heard what he said. You don't want to miss that. You better not miss that. Don't miss the boat.
It's for the world. It's to like change lives and just inspire everybody. It should expand all over.
Yeah. No, for sure.
And that's the plan. We definitely, long term, we're global babies. We don't think small, but we wanna acknowledge where it started, and that's Colorado. So this one's definitely for the community.
Yeah.
And if you're watching, and if you still haven't made a decision whether or not Soul Shifters is something that you would be interested in or something you would want to participate in, the thing about Soul Shifters is it's really mutually beneficial for everybody.
Yeah.
So if you're a model, you get exposure. If you just want to help out the community, there's a place for you.
Yeah.
If you don't care about fashion and you don't care about the community, but you have a brand and you just want to come and make some money, we got vendor packages available as
Yeah.
well. So however you want to participate, it's room for everybody.
Yeah. See? Yeah, man. Listen, y'all better get your shit together. They trying to put you on right now. And some, everything ain't for everybody. So, some people just ain't gonna get it until it's too late, and then it's too late, and then
they could be
that's
at the
just,
next one.
It is what it is. If you could work with anybody doing anything,
For me, I think that this is the most important thing that any of us could be working on right here, right now, in present time. I think that what Colorado needs more than anything is a hard reset on culture, on relationships, on community. Not to say we haven't done incredible things. I mean, it was just not as soon as Mayor Johnston got in office, we were the first city in the history of the U.S. to house the most unhoused people ever.
yeah.
With
So,
intention.
With
right?
intention. So shout out to Colorado for that. But there's so many other aspects of Colorado culture that we gotta touch.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the kickstart for that.
For sure.
Yeah, it really all starts at Soul Shifters.
I like that answer. What? No?
I think he could just answer for all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he did.
I like that answer. So, last and final question. Usually, it'd be for the guests. I mean, I guess you guys can answer this individually, right? So it'd be one is who and what is soul shifters, but then you would ask that question, or you would answer that question for yourself individually, right? So who is Gigi? Who is Hype? So
For Gigi, it's definitely a connection with other people.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
For Hype, Soul Shifters is about taking everything that has built Hype Dreams up into this point and merging my audiences together. It could be the sneaker community, it could be the work that we do in the community, it could be Buff Nation.
yeah,
But like every influence that I have, I want to be able to show people that we're better than what we think we are. We're more talented, we're more gifted, we're more resourceful, but we have to do it together.
right,
So this is, even from a brand standpoint, you've seen Hype Dreams do a lot of things independently. So that's why I'm really excited to team up with these people so that I can show the rest of the city this is what happens when we work together.
right. Lead by example. And who is Hype Dreams?
Man, Hype Dreams is your favorite videographer.
Okay. He said it, not me. You feel me? Your favorite.
And you know what? Relationship specialist. Because that's where it starts at. Not romantic relationships. Y'all gotta get out of the backseat of the Maybach. But no, just building
I'm
relationships.
so confused.
A lot of times I feel like brand owners concentrate so much on the revenue. And I think relationships will get you farther than any contract, any deal.
Oh, yeah. See, a lot of this shit built off relationships,
Yeah.
and who knows who and shit. So
Yeah,
For sure.
whatever money I could ever make with these three people on this couch, it could never top the connection and the relationships and the bonds that's being formed.
yeah, you don't get that a lot though. So definitely
Gang,
good to
gang.
see.
You gotta repeat the question.
Who,
It's a lot going on.
what is Soul Shifters?
Soul
And then
Shifters.
who is, and what you go by, everybody knows you as?
Natasha Barshalom, my
Hey.
name. That's my name.
She says it all together.
Every time.
Soul Shifters is special. Soul Shifters is a reflection of you and I. Like, reflection is about us. It's a celebration. It's a safe space to be whatever version of yourself you want to be, but to own it, to come out with it intentional. It's all about intention.
Right.
And same for Natasha Barshalom. Natasha Barshalom is a woman that is saturated in pain, who's experienced trauma, but made a decision to not look at my life as a game of chess and to take it for what it is. And it's beautiful, and it's deep, and it's heavy, and it's dark at times.
And connected.
It's connected, it's centered, it's real, it's raw, and it's fun as fuck. Like, Natasha's just someone thriving to be better, someone that's broken down, triggered as fuck, not always, the best version of myself, but
Right.
I'm definitely one that will reflect and acknowledge those flaws, those things within self, and I promise you, like, you matter to me. I do care what you think. And yeah, life is not a game.
Definitely not. Answers on answers. You, sir, how do you round this off?
Don't say
Best for last. Puff, puff, pass.
Let's see. All right. Well, my name's Josiah, and I be that hot motherfucker. And
Can we get a sound effect?
yeah, can we get?
Drop all
Hot motherfucker sound effect.
It's the hottest one.
But no, what was the question?
what soul shifters mean.
Oh, right. Okay.
Well,
so
who
what?
and what is, and then who is Josiah?
So Soul Shifters is the.
Huh? What'd I say? My bad.
You
Wait,
said the
what?
question.
Okay.
You're good.
Oh, I was like, so yes. To me, Soul Shifters means inspiring and just bring the community together to really like uplift each other through these dark times, and for everybody to just see a new creative lens that gives them inspiration within themselves, that really just looks up and finds themselves. I think it's about self-discovery too. I think the whole like soul shifting, I think it's really about finding yourself and what you like to do in this world, and what you believe personally that you were put on this world to do. I think that's what it's really about. And if more people out there, especially in Colorado and the community, can just really look in on that message, I think it would just help so many people.
Oh, yeah. And that's the Soul Shifters part, right? Now, who is the man, the myth, the legend? Who are you, sir?
I'd be that pretty motherfucker.
That was your... Get the fuck Hey, man. You heard it here first, man. He said it. He told you he's that pretty motherfucker, man. Tell individually everyone where they can find you all as a collective. Any last voids? Leave the
Man,
people with
I
something.
really just want to shout out everybody in the city. I really want to just shout out everybody in Colorado. I know I've been on the road a lot the past few years, and I mean, we can go ahead and break this right here. 2025, the whole Hype Dreams mission is to help and uplift and unify Colorado.
You heard. I like that. I like that mission.
So I plan on working with everybody. You can follow me on hypedreams.co, but you can find me literally anywhere in Colorado. All the creatives, all the businesses, corporate, small businesses, family, broken homes, community, elementary, middle, high schools, college. I'm trying to touch the people.
We outside.
Wherever the people are.
I can dig it. Who's next? Who's got something else to say? Gigi? Tell them where to find you, all that good shit.
yeah.
Leave the people with some.
GG vibes. Find it on any platform, social platforms at GG vibes.
2 G's with a
Two
vibes at the
Gs.
end. You heard?
That is, yes, the good girl vibes. Yeah.
Oh, that's what that's for. She's a bad girl, though. Yeah.
Natasha Bar Shalom. You can find me on Instagram, on Google.
On Google.
I don't really do other social media platform, but Natasha Bar Shalom, that's NATASHABARSHALOM.
Damn. Damn.
Natasha Bar Shalom. It means God's peace in Hebrew. Yeah, that's where you can find me. You can find me at Soul Shifters at the McNichols Building, February 22nd, 2025. You can find me outside. You can find me on 14th and Bannock. You can find me with Nino. You can find me with Gang and them. Yeah.
Right.
And most importantly, find us on Soul Shifters.
So, yes.
Yeah.
The McNichols Building, 5 o'clock.
You heard.
February 22nd.
Be there. Be there. My boy.
My name is Josiah. You can find me on Instagram. That's my first name and last name, and it's just going to be JOSIHARMENT. You can find me on Facebook the same way. And also, too, you'll find me on Hulu coming up.
Yeah! Plug it up.
Gang.
Plug it up.
Also in New York Fashion Week. I'll be there. So
We'll be there.
We'll all be there.
We'll
That's
be
right.
there.
New York Fashion Week.
I
Here
hope
they
to be
come.
there. I haven't been nominated for any Denver Spotlight Awards or invited to New York Fashion Week yet, so pending.
Whoa.
Things are changing this year for you. Hype. It's okay.
Y'all
Squad
gotta
got
hit my
you.
man up, man. You quit playing with my guy right here, man. Tap in with each one of these individually, or tap in with them at Soul Shift. That's like a tongue twister for real. Trying to say that shit 5 times fast. Make sure you tap in.
You
with
have to
the
practice
team,
that one.
the gang. If you want to be involved, I'm pretty sure you can reach out to. I mean, this guy Hype seems to know everything about anything. So, but tap in with one of these lovely individuals if you're trying to get involved. Be involved. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, anything else? What's up?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Let's shift.
This has
Let's
been
cause the
great.
shift.
Absolutely.
Let's cause the shift. Pay real close attention to the name of the show. It's very intentional. We're about to cause a shift, and the shift isn't going to be a temporary moment.
Long term,
It's going to
baby.
be. It's the very beginning of a movement.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Man.
Boom.
Hey,
You
and
heard
shout
it here
out to Hollow McFly.
Oh yeah, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this was
Yeah,
dope.
shout out to
We
you.
appreciate it.
I just be chilling and shit.
Thank
trying
you for giving us the platform. I don't even know if you will realize this until the show is over, but what you have done is you've not only given us a platform, but you've also given your home, being Colorado,
Oh, yeah.
a platform.
Yeah,
This-
it's
this-
really
this is what it's
appreciated
here for.
and dope.
That's what I was telling her. This is what it's here for, man. So what else can I do? This is my way of helping and giving back. You dig? So again, Soul Shifters, follow these lovely individuals. Stay tapped in. February 22nd.
22nd.
I'm gonna have y'all niggas.
He was
3
just
days
testing
late.
y'all.
I'm gonna have y'all niggas 3 days late fucking with me, or however many days that was. 2 days, 3 days. I can't count.
222.
I'm
Just
high.
remember
Listen,
222.
You heard what she
Power
said.
in that too,
And
baby.
when you do these awards, know that I don't see no other models in Colorado on Hulu.
He's on Hulu.
Who else on Prime Video?
Who else?
Thank
Yeah.
you, dude.
So they motion heavy, man. Hollow
That's
McFly, Higher Conversation, Smoking the City Live. Make sure you're tapped in on every platform.
Puff, puff.
And God damn it, man, we will see
He
you
said,
next time.
Puff, puff.
Good night, Colorado.
Good night.
Fight.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
I'm like really ugly.
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
What I gotta do it? What you bring that up for? What you bring that up for, nigga? She looks nasty, nigga.
You start doing shit to bring attention to you, you cut, cause I don't need that.
Go, go, go. You finna shut up the car.
Fuck them niggas now.